Hello, welcome to the grand final of mid for season 29. Today we will have Big Boy versus Louis Van Gaal, and I'm here with Beta.
Hello.
And we have Ham on production. This is interesting. We got a bit bamboozled on the STVs, but we're in now, and it should be a good game. The two pretty experienced teams. I don't know how experienced Peter is, but we've brought him in for the top analysis of these gamers.
We can do this.
We can have a little rundown of the teams now, because I'm sure most people are going to be pretty clueless. So on Big Boy season, who is a bit of a mixed team, they've switched their roster around all season. We're going to have Thomas and Af on scouts, Gaal on Roma, Jordy on pocket, Mac on demo, and Raylin on med. And then for Louis Van Gaal, it'll be Mist and Orton on scout, Timtum on Roma, Tantrum on pocket, Zam on demo, and Muffins on medic.
Yeah, like the big Orton scout. Has he been in Prem? He might have been.
Wait, you've heard of him?
Yeah. Orton. He's been in. I want to say he's been in Prem. And like I've heard of Timtum, I've heard of Tantrum, I've seen maybe Mist and Muffins.
See, there's a lot of high experience in this game, I'd say.
Oh yeah, that makes some sense.
These people they're not mid scrubs. They got some plug-in experience.
Yeah.
So I think 4 or 5 of these players were in playoffs this season, so should be a pretty high level of competition, especially from the scouts. I think Thomas in particular has been raising a lot of eyebrows in mid the season because people weren't expecting him to be quite as good as he has been.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just very expected.
But when these two met earlier in the season, I think on Process and Prolans, it was quite a convincing victory for Big Boy. So Louis Van Gaal's got quite something to prove in the final here. But it looks like maybe we're going? No, we're not.
That was just a bamboozle again. These guys, they bamboozle us with the server, they bamboozle us with the start. But I think we are indeed going, so it's going to be it. It's going to be a best of 3, I assume, and then the winner will take all of mid. The champion of mid. There's not several divisions, by the way.
No. It's fine. So I'm going to watch Mac to mid. He's opting to go lower, putting spam across. We're going to see both the soldiers getting ready to jump from Louis Van Gaal. No aggression just yet, playing quite tentative. Timtum goes aggressive up top, and there's a bomb right onto Mac, taking him down. But it does get traded out.
Yes.
Currently, Thomas has got into Saw, and he's going behind, but it looks like Ryan's going to be able to get out safely.
Yeah, really solid mid right here. The only saving grace now is that Raylin has made it all the way back, and it's actually a scout on middle fighting Orton. Orton is losing, but here comes Mist, and Mist is also going to start losing. And combined, they can barely take down, or at least chase off another scout. So they make it out a little bit there.
Yeah, this is going to probably be an Uber trade around Saw by the looks of it. The Raylin is hesitant to commit at the moment. They're just trading a bit of spam.
Yeah, this Uber is not doing a whole lot. Muffins is going to be feeling pretty bad about himself.
Yeah.
There's a scout behind lines again. This one scout, oh my god, just runs back into Tantrum. Tantrum was not expecting that.
A bit of cheese from Tomash. So 2 players down again, Louis Van Gaal. They're going to have to retreat back after second as I get bamboozled again.
Oh no!
No,
Timtum!
The drop comes in from Timtum,
Wow.
and he takes Jordy with him as well. What a turnaround!
That is a massive play. That's going to completely turn everything around, and it's actually so. At this point, Muffins just has to be really careful, play around with his team. Just no one start darting out because otherwise you can get overwhelmed. It looks like they're smart. They're just going to stay back. They played kind of slow, and they will be just fine.
Yeah, so they'll be looking to get a much better reroute this time. They're going to come in through lower into main, maybe go kitchen. Yep, it's going to come in through kitchen onto the scout and the demo by the looks of it. Might even be able to get this without using if they're careful. Which
Yeah,
looks like they are.
Yeah, indeed. That's a really good result. Like, they could even start going forward, but I think the safe play is to just not do it and not bother with it. But they are actually going forward, so they just have to be careful because they're going to be down at least a scout.
This is almost ideal. It looks like they're going to try and hold lobby with the Uber and maybe contest the point, though. They really do seem indecisive at the moment and eventually choose to go back to last.
Yeah, Ubers have now equalized. Quack is on sniper. He's going to try and see if he can be a hero, take down the medic. He's just playing on the right side, though. He's going to see a scout, and they're getting down to 5 HP.
We've seen some great sniping from Tomasz this season, so hopefully he can pull something off.
Yeah, I've definitely been
Bomb
sniped.
comes in on Raylan, and he survives 2 rockets, surviving with 21 health. Great play from the medic.
Yeah, holding onto that is so... It's just the easiest thing in the world to just pop that and just
Raylan
be done with it.
Really good at medic last season in the playoffs and showing once again why he is a top mid player.
Yeah.
It looks like Tim Tom is just quickly checking the off classes, not choosing to off class himself.
Thomas was being cheeky there. Just gonna try and basically do a counter sack or just a sack on defense as a sniper. He can't quite do it, and Gaal is actually in quite a bit of trouble. Is this Gaal or 96?
Very aggressive on the right side here from Lou Van Housen. They choose to Uber in. Jordy's in all sorts of trouble. He goes down eventually.
Very aggressive Uber. The medic is caught. Looks like he is going to barely make it out. As I say that he dies, so he will not be able to make it out. Some great cleanup there coming out from map, and just the Uber in that aggressively just to only basically get a pick.
Soldier hiding in drop down. I don't think they've seen Timtum. He might be going for a play, but there are 2 players watching.
There's even a scout going.
Looks like he's going to go for a play on the mid right now. Nothing, unfortunately.
Yeah, so they went all in on trying to capitalize there and delay, and
it looks like they're going to lose mid for it.
Yeah, exactly. They just lost everything for it, so now they can't contest mid at all. It made some sense, but it just didn't work out at all. And it's going to be an easy mid cap, and they might even just move on here. Yeah,
like the forward spawns are only just up. They could catch. Oh, Timtum's going for snipe from forward spawn. They need to be careful here, or else they're going to get caught out. And Med has no idea. Oh, and he whips it.
Soldier even jumps in on Raylan as well, but Raylan dodges that expertly. Yeah. So that's going to be simple. Easy second cap. Uber advantage is still a thing.
They have a 2-man ad as well. They could just go straight in here if they wanted to. There's still 5 seconds on the spawns.
And they do. And Uber has actually come in, and Muffins doesn't have his yet. 99.
It's a triple flash for apparently no reason.
Yeah, alright, yeah. And now the Uber just going to end super fast.
Yeah, having to back off there. Really nothing done with the Uber, unfortunately.
Yeah, really.
One of those situations where you have like such a big advantage going into the fight, you don't really ever focus on anything.
Yeah. That's very, very unfortunate for them.
It might have been better just locking off the spawn.
Yeah, or just like milking the Uber more and just like treating it as a normal Uber fight. I do like the decision to just pressure the point immediately because that will make them go forward and get out of position. But then they just all in really, really heavily, and then they got like triple flash, and then the Uber ran out, and they were just nowhere close to even be able to escape. So
it looks like they're going to be kind enough to have a proper stalemate now.
Yeah,
no, the soldier's bombing straight in. He's not having any of it. Oh, and he gets taken down by a pipe from man.
Muffins though went down to like 20 HP.
That's close.
Yeah, Orden's gonna try and counter sack. Gets shut down. Is it 96 or is it Gar?
Gar.
Gar. Okay. Because there's like a dude called like 96 degrees or something.
I think that's a skull sign, you know.
Oh, is that a skull sign? Yeah, you're right. It's very tiny on my.
Very serious gamers in mid, everyone.
I think I need glasses, but yeah, that guy seems badass. Like he has a skull.
So it looks
in
like
his name.
Gaal might want to try and maybe have a look, see if he can come in again.
Yeah, he could just be baiting people forward into Thomas. No, that's a play you can often do. Okay, Thomas, he's going to peek right now. This is a prime spot.
Oh, a lovely shot as well.
Yeah, very nice shot. And that's
down the soldier that's going to open up a bit more space for them. There's a fight going on in Swords. Orton managed to stay down Geordie, and he's a bit of a threat right now.
Yeah, I want to say Orton overextended, but he's just good enough that that wasn't an overextension at all.
Prime sandbaggers.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit of a weird play, but he just jumped in really aggressively into an entire team, potentially, and then he just picked off a soldier on the DM fight. But we're left with the same situation that we were in before, except now they definitely know about it.
Yeah, they've dropped the sniper now, so it looks like Gaal's getting full buff. Might be coming in again. Although they're hopefully gonna get a peek from the sniper here.
So Muffin is in the spot that every medic likes to play in.
Yeah.
But it's actually really bad. Yeah, it feels safe, but like you're actually up against a wall.
You're like, there's things above me, there's things behind me, I'm safe.
Yeah. But it's actually like a really dangerous spot if he ever sort of comes through the window like right now, but Jordy's actually not going for the medic.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh, here comes the second sword away. There we go. That was the 100% force that will happen when you stand up against that wall.
And it only took 2 players.
Yeah. I mean, you say that as if that's bad, but it's actually good. It's 2 soldier sack. And they're going to spawn in like 5 seconds. Oh, they even
they even
get that.
Take out Thomas.
Oh, Raylan still doesn't pop. That's unbelievable. Just believes that Tantrum will not be able to hit, and he's right.
Yeah, they're going to have to back up again.
That's actually crazy that Raylan didn't pop that. This is a soldier on him and he had like 80 HP.
Yeah. Large testicles.
Yep, and Tim Tom will trade with Geordie. That's not really what they needed.
Yeah, they're going to take control of lobby here and look to push into last. So there will be a heavy from Orton.
Yeah, so they're going to need to probably focus down the heavy really quickly.
Yeah.
The heavy's just in spawn, so now if they just put time on the point...
not really got much. Looks like a lot of cap time, but they do come in with the push onto the point with the pyro as well. It's going to be difficult to get any more cap time.
The pyro's no longer overpowered.
Dodging all over the place, but eventually gets burnt to a crisp. Oh, the soldiers coming in to finish the cap! Oh, great heads-up play from Geordie.
Geordie just jumps in there. Does he even have a paint train?
No, that was a one-time scalp, I think.
Yeah. And it was like, did you jump over a pyro that just barely missed the reflect on him? Yeah. It's a heads-up play. That was a failed push, but Geordie saves it for his team. He's going to make it 1-0 in favor of... Wait, which team is this?
Geordie's team is Big Boy Season.
Alright, it's a Big Boy Season. There we go.
So Tim's going to be hanging around in kitchen on this mid, trying to cause some kind of disruption. I think he's going to come in for a little bomb here. Well, Gaal's in on Soar as well, in a 1v1. And neither of the bombs managed to get anything, and Big Boys are going to clean up.
Yeah, this is a completely dominant mid. The only kind of saving factor is that Raylan died. Raylan died really early on. Well, no, that's not true. Raylan just kind of plain died at the same time as Muffins.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be pretty even. I think they can get second. We could see a contest because there's basically only a single soldier and a backup scout coming in here. Maybe, now Demo's coming in as well.
The contest does look like it's coming in from a single soldier at the moment, but the rest of the team's going to come in and commit to this. Geordie's very weak on point.
Yeah,
the medic is coming in, and Geordie's coming in for a bomb. This is everything, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is just a good old fight.
Straight out DM fight for second. But the 2 scouts are on the blue team. They should be able to DM this out if they play their heals correctly.
Yeah.
As they are at the moment.
There's a soldier behind lines. Oh, and Tomad's going to go in on the medic, gets him. And now the DM fight.
Well
yeah, oh my god.
Oh, what a surprise. Right onto the pipe.
Yeah, Af got the kind of air shot there, but no, eventually. That contest was...
I feel like contesting it was okay, but at a point they needed to realize it was going south.
Yeah, like at a certain point when you've made not enough headway, and because you need to kill them and then cap the point before they get in there again. And at some point, you just lost too many players that if you keep fighting them in different positions, you can no longer make it happen before the respawn when it comes in.
The scout combo though.
Yeah, really great cleanup though. It's gonna make it 2-0. The third mid.
So it looks like Tantrum and Timtum are both playing floor at the moment, not really doing a whole lot to control the mid. Again, it looks like they're just going to get forced out entirely. Really no presence from the soldiers of Louis Van Hals there on the mid.
Oh, Orton, can he take down Af? No.
Ooh, not quite.
That was a really crushing mid. I see Raylan's just already in here. It looks like Tim Tum's gonna make it his way back to last, but here was a respawner going back to Demo Man. Okay, I thought he was gonna run into a sticky trap, but that's a very obvious sticky trap. So they're not gonna.
They're not looking to run any off classes at the moment, despite they're bringing out the heavy. No sentry.
I like this decision. I don't think you have time to actually build a sentry. You're just gonna get focused down really fast, but. Orton can at least just run into spawn here as this comes in. But once again, just going to go into spawn. Now they're going to put time onto the point, but they're very slow to put time on the point.
Very much early on.
The heavy is just not being focus fired. Like, he's so weak. Like, they're literally a rocket.
He's just mowing them down. He takes the med and the demo as well, maybe?
At least Thomas comes in there to save some face, but that was really unfortunate. Like, they were just too slow in doing different things. They didn't put time on the point fast enough, and then they just didn't focus fire a heavy fast enough. Or they didn't focus fire at all, basically.
Just falling apart on the team communication a bit.
Absolutely.
So
Joy's
going to come in for a bomb here to maybe delay second, I'm not sure. He does eventually go down. And they're going to try and contest it.
They have really good positioning right now.
Can get a pretty good bomb here onto the medic. It's going in. Raylan's dodging all over the place. Does eventually get taken down.
Yeah, and they just managed to rebound.
2 scouts left now. Can Thomas manage to take anyone with him? He takes one soldier, can get the other as well.
God,
Great
3
play.
kill. And now he's going to put time on the point. Orton's going to come in here.
versus Thomas 1v1.
Oh my God, Thomas 4 kill. What a massive play. Yeah. I don't even know. Was that a 4K or a 5K or was it more?
It was at least a 4K. He's on a 5 kill streak right now.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, he didn't have very much health in that last fight with Orton. And Orton's... We hyped him up as a prem scout. That should be really good.
I was hyping Thomas up.
Okay.
I was like, this guy is like a mid-sensation.
Mid-sensation? Thomas has been in high, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. They made like a high project team.
Yeah. But either way, great play there. And like somehow they just keep on making it there because like I thought Red was going to make it in there, but it actually
looks like the crits push is coming in from drop down though. Doesn't get anything and a bit shut down in the end, just spamming stickies at the heavy and spawn.
Yeah, the soldier did like a million loop-de-loops as well. This
is really not good for them as well because they're going to be facing up against a full Uber disad with 3 men down. Just going to have to run back to mid with their tails between their legs.
Yeah, it's a very odd timing to do a suicide wave on, you know, when you when you're down Uber advantage.
Yeah, when you just wasted your crits.
Yeah. Like that's a weird time to send in a team. You just kind of want to make them walk into you and make mistakes.
So we'll see if they can win the mid without having to use again. Hopefully, yeah, they do. Not too much coming in the way of pressure on the mid.
Yeah, and Raylan now is on crit streak, fully built. They're playing pretty far back, and Sam is in very far. So he could get hit. There we go. Gets blasted into the enemy team. So the crit streak does do something, but the Uber has been popped. So eventually, everyone will be pushed back here from the big boy season. But now they're coming back in, and they do have a man
Gaal
advantage.
comes in with a big bomb, not doing much damage. This is eventually going to get cleaned up here, I assume.
Tantrum's going to come in. He's actually getting jumped himself and not really be able to do much. Trying to escort his medic out, but he's being rushed down. But he's got nice rockets there to save his medic.
Good bomb from Jordy. Should be able to take out the med here as well.
It just keeps on appearing new bodyguards for this medic.
Yeah. Every time they think they can get him, a spawner comes in.
Yeah. They protect the president here. It's a wonderful joy to see.
Oh, the demo's a bit too committed here. The med could go down his sword. Although again, in come the bodyguard squad.
Yeah, but yeah, that was definitely an overextension from the demo there. He made a gap between himself and the medic, allowed the soldier to jump in between them into their midst, and then
good play from the medic to surf out to the back of Saw.
Yeah, but overall poor team play there, splitting themselves up. I definitely think that was the demo overextending and not the medic.
If they realize that they have this slight ad, they can maybe make a play with this crits. That's a long range sticky. Imagine to get the medic right before he gets over. Great sticky from Mac. And he's gonna get one more crit sticky right in that position on the point. They have a great position to win this if they can get some more camp time.
Oh, Thomas just eating people.
Just really well played. Didn't crowd the point too much, cleaned up the people that came to contest.
Yeah, it's gonna make it 3-0. Do you know what the maps are? Like,
We have Process and Granary to come.
okay.
So Process is the only one they've actually played each other on this season, and it was really close. So.
Alright. Well, it's very interesting to see just how currently Big Boy Season are just winning all the DM fights. Like, they're just being really clutch, and whether or not that's just because they're better, or if they're just, like, hitting the day really well. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna keep an eye on TimTom and see what he's doing. Right now he's just sitting in kitchen, waiting for his team to do something, I assume. He walks out, does the pencil jump. Seems rather confused as to what he's supposed to be doing, but they're not getting completely destroyed this time. Hopefully someone will be able to get Muffins out here. Louis is getting chased down by a scout.
Yeah, so just another bad mid, so the domination continues, and yeah, TimTom, he just basically made a sandwich on that mid, that's all he did.
That's very strange to see from him, because it's not like he's inexperienced.
Like, usually when you sit in kitchen like that, you're saying, I'm in kitchen, when do we want to go? I'm just waiting for, like, a call. Like, when do we have some aggression that I can follow up on, or are you ready to move in now?
Not usually followed up by a pencil jump, though.
No, that's probably a small detail you want to work on.
So they're going to come in with the Uber from Shatter by the looks of it, realizing they have full ad, taking in the scout and a demo.
Tantrum just dies immediately.
Getting a lot of point time again as they rotate through spawn, they're just going to cap it straight away.
Yeah, they managed to do the 0 IQ play, like that's so obvious, right? You just put a scout on the point, sticky up the point, game over.
It's about as clean as Uber advantage pushes get.
Yeah, right. Like, if you can ever get in that situation, just do that. It works exactly the same in all levels of play. Like, it's just such a solid play.
So let's see if TimTom has got any new ideas this mid. He's going to be jumping up top, waiting, maybe going to make a bomb. Yeah, right onto the top of the scout on the left side. Doesn't manage to get any decent rockets though. And again, blue team are going to be taking a lot of damage. The Geordie comes in for Prawn. It's going to be a lot more even this time.
Yeah, the follow-up was really solid, but a single pipe getting 2 kills there. That's going to end.
They might be able to get Muffins out this time though, if he is quick. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So not quite getting as destroyed this time.
Yeah, they lost the mid, but that was definitely a much better mid. Basically, both the soldiers had pretty bad bomb-ins. They didn't do too much damage, and they didn't get any kills, but they did get a bunch of positioning. So, you know, when your soldiers kind of do poorly, yeah, and the rest of the team follow up. So it was really good team play. And, you know, you just need your soldiers to maybe hit a few more rockets, and then everyone can follow up really, really well. And you're good. Like, you have a mid win in the bag. So I feel like they just need to do what they're doing now, and do it better. But of course, they need to push all the way back in order to get another mid fight, because they are down 4-0.
Yeah, and hopefully we can see a bit better of a contest this time on last. So the scout's going to come in straight away for a sack onto the med. He gets a lot of time. The soldier does eventually clean him up.
Yeah.
Probably going to be seeing sniper from Tomash again.
Orden's running behind. I quite like this, and the soldiers jumping up behind as well, just flanking.
Getting
Gaal.
really aggressive on the sack and trading Ubers in lobby. The soldier's getting really the worst end of this. Eventually has to drop down to lower and gets cleaned up.
Yeah, I
really good
like
team
this
play from Louis van Hals there.
Yeah, I really like this. Oh no!
Oh dearie me.
Yeah, Af gets a kill there he had no business getting. So it's a good job by him. It's gonna at least slow down this push.
That's a great push out on a one-man pick though.
Yeah, that was really good.
Oh, the sniper almost takes Muffins down. The cheeky little body shot.
And he's not even completely out yet. Okay, looks like he is backing off.
The Muffins is still very low. They can't push just yet.
Yeah, they're gonna need to
rotate through Saw.
Yeah, get some bandages for your medic. That's what you need. And they don't even have advantage or anything, but you know, it's about 8.5 minutes left, and they need to make a 5 rounds. Yeah.
And especially since they know the other team have a sniper, they're probably feeling the momentum, you know?
Yeah, I like
they
playing
can do
momentum.
this. The miss does go down to a sticky trap in.
Oh,
and again
no.
they drop another player. This is a bit of a disaster in Sword. They're just hanging around longer than they can afford to.
Yeah, and really good spam as well from Big Boy Team, just to completely deny any kind of a small aggression. TimTom is in behind here, but he has been spotted, so I think he's just going to get taken down. He will indeed. Well, everyone just goes down.
And that puts the brakes on any aggression.
Yeah, we were talking about momentum, but it turned out it was like just a pendulum that swung the other way all of a sudden, so no luck there. I do admire just trying to make him play.
Yeah, Orton is in forwards at the moment, just waiting to see if he can get a pick at the moment.
Great pop there by Jordy. Oh,
he comes in.
Rayleigh goes down. That's really, really important. This is the comeback. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah,
single sortie behind lines.
Taken down as well, so if they can clean up the rest of these games, they could take this straight to second.
Yes, Jordy is still behind lines.
Lower and manages to pick up the pack, so we can get a pick here. Yeah, the fight's not gone exactly how they'd want.
Here comes Jordy. He is in.
He has to hit
goes
one
for the
rocket, and he does.
He gets muffins. He also gets air shot, so I don't know if that was worth it.
That one doesn't count.
I mean, you kill the medic, but you get air shot, so that's a loss, right? Demo man. Oh, gets air shot as well. Tantrum hits the nice
good
air
shot. Tantrum coming out with some big rockets.
Absolutely. It's like hitting air shots and then still losing. I don't know how to feel about this. Do you feel okay, I guess?
I feel like if on the logs you have the most air shots, but you get 5-0'd, it's okay.
I agree.
You can blame your team.
Yes. And that's mainly what things is about.
So a bit of a failed push coming out from the big boys there. Yeah. They kind of just, I don't know, they didn't really have a plan going in, and they get cleaned up.
Yeah. Also, I guess this would be a good time. There's some stickers on the crate there. I mean, almost walked into them, but yeah. I guess this is a good time to talk about how I have mid experience this season. Because I played in the worst team in mid. No joke.
Oh, did you play for that weird fire esports team? I don't know.
No. I vote for Greg Knight. Oh, Muffin's gonna get stuck in a corner with an angry soldier.
Yeah, miss cleaning up Gaal, and he's gonna come in through cheese him. Maybe get onto the medic, but no, he gets seen off eventually. He's still hovering around onto Jordy. Takes him down.
Oh, single sniper. Oh, he actually gets a kill.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh. So,
oh, he's still lurking around. He can do some damage here. He gets the headshot. SMG kill as well.
The menace.
And he's still behind. They don't know what to do.
This is so awkward. And Timtom's just like, I don't want to go in there.
I don't want to get headshot. Someone else. Yeah.
This dude's crazy. Get me out of here. He will leave indeed. But yeah, I played all the worst team in mid, and I've lost to all of them. So.
Oh. At least we know that you're back where you belong now.
Yeah, but the point is, I got the most air shots, and I played my team in every match. And
yeah, good.
Yeah. Oh, another.
The bomb comes in on Muffins, but nothing too much done to him.
Tantrum, I think that was the third air shot in a row. Oh,
Muffins does get cleaned up by a little surfing rocket by Jordy.
Yeah, great job. Muffins having a pretty rough match.
So it's going to be a big Uber ad in the favor of big boys.
This is good, because now they're going to push out stupidly instead of just sitting back and last. Yeah, and then they're going to lose 4 rounds in a row. So this advantage is a disadvantage.
They will hold last with Ubrad.
And this is why you all spam 7 slow die in chat. Yeah. This is why you all spam them in chat, because they're boring.
Yeah,
even though this is like 100%.
7 emotes?
Yeah, this is 100% the right play, and you need to spam them for it. Punish them.
Can I get a K to slow, please?
Yeah. Oh no! That's so
the push is coming in from lower. The drive push against the Uber. I guess it's desperate times call for desperate measures. The medic's just spamming arrows from lower, disconnected from his team.
Oh yeah. Like he knows he needs to be a hero, right? There's 4 minutes left.
That's the play they need right now. They need that 75 damage kill.
Yeah. All right. So at this point, I'm pretty sure. No, you can still lose. So I guess
they still don't have Uber, and they're bringing their medic in.
Yeah, this is just a dry push. There we go. Uber has been forced out.
Yeah, 2 scout Uber. They should be able to. Why then? They're choosing not to chase down the medic, I assume. And they're gonna let Louis Van Hals run out with Uber.
Yeah,
okay, somehow that's ended up favorably for them.
Yeah, just goes to show you just need to be really aggressive. A single scout on the point gets taken down. And
ran in with a nice little surf to survive.
Yeah, so at this point, now the match is officially over. However, you can still hit a bunch of air shots.
Yeah, Tantrum's in. Oh, and he doesn't hit the little cheap air shot in lobby.
Yeah, you just have to like pretend Fantasy TF2 is going on, right? And you're just farming people.
Oh, and if that was mid Fantasy TF2, it would be impossible to choose which players you had. Wait, who is this guy and why does he cost that much?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, the bomb comes in from window, takes Raylan down straight away.
Oh, sick. This is exactly what you want in garbage time.
Great
just
trash
showing
time
the medic
plays.
response. Yeah. Oh my God, Thomas just dongs all over.
It's
Sam.
important that Orton reminds them that he's a prone gamer before the next game.
Yeah. I'm actually
here with
disappointed.
the 3K.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed with the lack of shit talk, like in chat. You know, like these guys are all so civilized and so nice.
Yeah, what has happened to the TF2 community? You guys used to be savages.
Yeah, like you're all weak now. And I also want to point out that Thomas actually has 87 points.
87, did you say?
Yeah, he has more points than this medic. So Thomas is doing well.
This is why people were raving about him on the thread before the game. He's a big-time player. So the Uber push is going to come in. Orton straight onto Raylan, can't hit a shot to save his life.
Well, it is a fact.
Prem gamer.
Oh my God, they're going to get around. Dude, they're going to get around. There's 6 on 3.
No, because they don't know that the point exists yet.
Get the demo.
Get the demo.
Yeah, look at that. Just farming all the frags. That's
we were
point
laughing and joking around, but let's be honest, 4-1 looks a lot better than 4-0.
You're very right.
It proves that they were competing in this game.
Yeah, and then if they just win like another mid here, like the logs are gonna look all decent-ish. Even though this was not a close game. It was
and then
very
Tantrum
dominant.
will be like, I hit 10 air shots, we can win the next game.
Yeah, alright, yeah, see, here we go.
Oh, the big bomb in from the demo.
The demo bombing. This is how you play mid, people.
Got a touch of the Cadus about him there.
Yeah.
Old Cadus.
Oh my God, Tantrum hits another air shot.
Oh, after the nice little
look at that.
2-shot on the mid.
Yeah, and Tantrum...
But look, they can win mids, they just need the other team to not try.
Yeah, it's perfect. Like, Tantrum goes huge, Demo Man sacks in for no real reason.
Yeah.
And now Tantrum, he knows, he's like, you don't go for points, you go for kills now. So he's on the prowl. I think Sam is looking to jump in as well. They're actually going to get like a proper push out of this. They won't have an Uber, so they can just jump into a heavy.
It doesn't look like they want to give up this round though. They're going to run the heavy and try and prevent it.
Oh, there's a direct hit as well, so they're going to be jumping into a direct hit and a heavy.
4-2 definitely looks bad, but...
They're taking their time, it's 15 seconds.
Yeah, can they not read? Oh, Thomas puts an end to that.
Oh, this direct hit
is
bad shooting down though.
As well. Oh dear, this is a calamity at the end of the game.
Raylan's just panning people as a medic.
I didn't even notice that there was a red pyro on the point as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, I had no idea. I don't pay attention. Alright, but yeah, it's going to be a 4-1 win for Big Boy Season. Is that the name?
Big Boy Season is their official name. I like to call it the Geordie Mix.
The Geordie Mix, alright.
There's one of those every season.
Right, let's see if we can find some logs here. I want to see how these scouts just dumped and everything. And Tantrum's air shots, of course.
Yeah, I'm expecting big air shot numbers from him.
Alright, and as expected, Thomas, top damage, top kills.
Absolutely nutty kills. 10 more kills than the next player.
And going 3.4 KAD to almost 3 KD.
Yeah, look, when you're doing 10k damage on Scout, there's not a lot that the other team is doing to stop you, is there?
Yeah, on Odin also top damage for his team, so he had a pretty respectable game as well. And then the Tantrum air shot, only 3? That's not right. No,
can we get logs fixed, please?
Yeah. This is all Soup's fault. Like, there's no way Tantrum only had 3 air shots. Like, I noticed more, and it usually counts with things.
A little investigate and see if we can find out from the logs where things were going a bit wrong for Louis Van Gaal. It looks like Tim Tom is having a bit of a mare on the death's end, dying 29 times. And he is not having a lot of impact on those mids, so they'll be looking for him to go big on process mids.
Yeah. Also, like, it's just the soldiers. If we can get like the Nemesis stat, I have this sneaky suspicion that we're going to see scouts just completely demolishing soldiers.
Yeah.
But
So Thomas killed Tantrum 8 times more than the frag was returned?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Nice. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. This is advanced maths. I can't do this on the fly.
Advanced maths.
Plus 8?
Yeah, +8. So he killed him 12 times, and he got killed by him 4 times. Alright, so Thomas just... I don't know.
But yeah,
he's doing some dirty things to Tantrum.
Shutting down Tantrum as well. Didn't get killed by him once, fragging him 5 times. So yeah, the soldiers having a lot of trouble with the scouts on Geordie.
And you know, the bad news is that Process is a pretty bad middle to just really get in there unseen as a soldier. Like,
it's very open and wide.
Yeah,
but the old pencil jump tactic can work on Process. You can distract the entire enemy team because they can all see you.
That's very right. You can get up very, very high into the skybox just by like hitting a single wall. You'll just hang out up there. Just go, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad.
Yeah,
and
everyone
then,
look at me.
Yeah, and then there's just like 5 rockets and 4 pipes just all shooting at you. And then your own scouts just like walk up to them as they're all just standing still and just like gets the easiest like 5k ever in their entire lives. Yeah. So it's basically the bandy jump. It's just into the skybox I go. And then hopefully everyone just tries to shot me. And they can't because I have so much speed.
Mm.
But you know, we saw Thomas play some sniper, and he's playing sniper in pregame now, and this is a mid where you can go sniper.
Yeah, definitely. They might be wanting to bring it out. When he's on that kind of form, I don't see why not. Especially since, I mean, nobody wants to go to process mid and have to deal with the sniper, do they? It's not making your day fun when you have to play around that.
Yeah. Also, that is like the best counter to the big pencil jump. You know?
Oh yeah, you could just body shot him.
Yeah, just like just easy charge him down. That's like the one time where being high up in the air, just basically flying around, is just bad because a sniper can easily.
Ideally.
Sure, that's probably what I said. I mean, I don't logic. But
I definitely want to see some nutty sniping from him. But I think we'll see a little bit more out of Leuvenhouse on this map because they had a very close game on this earlier in the season. It was something like 3-4 in the favor of Jordy's team, so it wasn't a roll by any means.
Let's also not forget, you know, we mentioned that this can be a pretty tough mid for a soldier. However, a soldier can actually get to mid before scouts can ever get there. So, you know, you can just jump in there really fast. You can get into sewers. You can get in behind them. You can get into the demo really fast. Yeah. So you can actually have an impact before the scouts even get in.
So, because of that, I'm going to be watching our boy Tim Tom this time and see what he can do.
All right, I'm watching the demo here as he flawlessly nails his rollout, and I'm envious.
And yeah, Tim Tom's in fast, straight on top of Mac. Obviously wants to make up for that. Unfortunately, he gets taken out straight away. Gaal also trading for that frag though.
Yeah, and this is sniper in mid, so exactly what we were talking about is happening here. And they actually have a double scout here. So Gaal was the only soldier, but look at this, everyone's just pushing forward right now.
Oh yeah, quick body shot from Tomasz, but they don't have a lot of presence because of the sniper hanging around in choke, and it's going to be difficult for the scouts to win this fight.
Oh, Jordy runs in and kills Muffin, though. That's going to take all the heals out of this fight. The single soldier actually comes in here. Tim Tom, he has respawned and he is back on mid.
Oh, Jordy's trying to get the melee kill in choke. I think he might be able to bleed the demo out. He does.
Jordy bleeds out Sam.
Yeah. Come in behind Tantrum and take him out as well.
And just having those 2 scouts really worked out on this.
So I thought for a moment that they weren't really going to win that, and it's still not actually decided. There's still a scout in. He's eventually running out.
Just gonna keep on.
What is this 1v1?
Yeah, why are they even fighting? Why is Jordy going in? Oh my god, he's gonna die, isn't he? Yeah.
2 health hero.
So now it is actually
gonna
be a fight.
And now it's Mist's turn to run in. He's going in on the demo. He gets 2 shots, almost takes him out, and then his scout partner comes in and backs him up. Non-stop action at the start of this game. Nobody wants to give up mid.
Yeah, and that was actually a pretty easy mid for a big boy season, but then that one scout just overextending instead of capping actually just opened up everything. And
yeah, Jordy obviously has a very different way of playing scout to Tomasz, we see.
Yeah. Oh, sniper gets popped into the air. He's gonna not go down? Okay, he did go down eventually, but they did lose Tantrum for it. So a bit unfortunate here, but Gaar's on a really good position.
Yeah, a bit of a chaotic fight though, and they're going to lose too many gamers and have to back off into last with the keep the Uber.
Yeah, Rayling's is
the
going to be so
spawns are really
easy.
long here though. If they come in with the push quick enough, they can get against only 3 people on last.
Yeah, they can get the force out. Oh my god.
Yeah, the cap comes straight in.
They were just holding too far away from the point. And then they were not able to run onto it.
Try and contest second, I think.
Yeah, probably. But like either way.
But what do you think about this switching Geordie onto Scout to get the sniper and the Scout? That's kind of interesting. They're not doing it this mid, but
yeah,
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, that's a bit weird, but you know, I did mention that it actually worked out really well. Yeah, the Timtom's gonna jump in really early again.
Oh, he gets bombed.
Yeah, like again, this is exactly what happened before. So just a guy with the counter jump, doing a lot of damage, but this time around it's a very even fight. Both teams are just taking their own sides. And,
yeah, Louis Van Gaal are coming right up to the right side. The soldier bomb gets shut down, so it's gonna leave them with a lot more space to work with, and they've done a lot of damage as well. Blue team is just gonna have to back off through choke. Yeah,
Mist is really far forward. He spots a scout this week. There we go.
Yeah, taken down.
4K for him on this mid.
These scouts don't seem to know when to hold the S button at the moment. Going
5K
in
on this mid.
constantly.
Can he get a 6K? Can he get a 6K? Ah,
stealing
close.
his kills.
Yeah, that's basically bad mana by Tantrum. But great mid from Mist, and again, this is
the teams are putting everything into these mid fights, aren't they?
Yeah,
Everything
like
and
really
the
long.
kitchen sink.
Yeah. Good thing there's no kitchen on this map. Things would have been weird. There's been more sinks flying around.
It doesn't look like they've got any info on the engineer yet. They're just gonna go straight in through one, so this could be a bit of a train wreck. They're going to go in straight away in top left. Not dealt with any of the stickies yet. Yeah,
the scouts on the medic
bit of a train wreck of a push. They didn't really get any info before they went in. Might have been better off checking lobby first. And yeah, Muffins is gonna get cleaned up.
Yeah,
I think that's the classic example of where you just need to slow down and get some info before you push.
Yeah, and I think this is why a lot of people just prefer to go lobby, because you get some info while you're walking around. Like you can just like basically try to go far right and then see, oh, they're kind of close, and just go with one of the faster options. So a pretty good example of this. And Raylan,
so Timtom's gonna be on mid already to try and get some kind of play onto the medic, I think.
Yeah, Timtom's onto the soldier, gets a kill. And
I think he was expecting the medic to be there, and he was just mysteriously absent from the fight.
There's a
bit of a melee going on the point at the moment.
Muffins goes down as well. So Raylan had a crits advantage, but now it's just a crit streak, just plain and simple. But this fight is still going on, and Raylan has survived. And it's a crit streak. I don't think.
Gaal getting a bit in trouble here in choke. There's still a scout and Suze. Does eventually get cleaned up.
Yeah, it seems like these teams are. They're pretty bad at actually pulling out once they start losing a fight. So
yeah, they're really
get caught in. Yeah, like I do like.
Louis might want to slow it down a bit. I mean, they finally got like a round on the board. Moana just calm down a bit, you know.
Yeah, well, we're about to see a crit screen come in here. And there we go.
Yeah, this could be big if he hits the sticky again. Oh, no, almost
he gets
2K.
it.
He gets the medic. Now he just needs to put some stickies on that sentry. He almost manages to take out the scout as well. Sentry's down, a lot of picks. This should be an easy cap now, unless something big comes in from the soldier.
Yeah, it's a big death, I guess. That was a great crit streak coming out here.
Yeah, he gets a really nice sticky straight away, and it just puts an end to any chance of contesting it.
Yep, got the engineer as well. That's not to be underestimated. I don't know how many times I've seen a team push in and then just
it
not
just
focus down the
looks
sentry.
like a free-to-play baby engineer whacking a sentry in the corner.
Yeah. To be fair, it works a surprising amount of the time. Just you forget to kill him, and then at some point you're like, "Oh no, they're all about to spawn.
Yeah.
Let's get in there," and then you all die. But
it looks like there's going to be a big melee on left side this time. Not choosing to go their own side. Demo's on the medic. He does get taken down. And it's going to be a bit too much for extension from the red team. They're going to get cleaned up by the scouts of Geordie's team.
But can Mist be a hero? He only needs to kill 3 people.
How
hard can that be?
Jumping in.
Yeah, can't quite do it. Both medics die. Raelin spawns first, and last time we saw this, he went crit streak, but this time around it's just going to be an Uber, I think. Nope, he's going to go crit streak again. But he's actually lost a lot of
feeling the
spawners.
crits right now.
Okay, yeah, he went back to Uber. Alright, so he didn't get any spawners with him. So You know, that's a bit of an opportunity lost there to go crit streak, but it's fine. Geordie's going to jump in here to see if he can get some ground.
Maybe you didn't want to push his luck, you know? When you have a few good crit screens, you're like, this can't keep going forever.
Yeah, it's true.
So it looks like it's not too much presence in sewers at the moment. It looks like they're going to just be stalemating it out for now, building their Ubers up.
Yeah, and we've seen some pretty decent soldier bombings, and even seen double soldier sacks.
Something from Gaal.
You know, there is the very classic soldier play where you jump in a soldier and then you just like jumps into PC, and then the second soldier comes through when everyone's looking at the PC dude.
I really like what 7 used to do, where they'd rotate their combo into IT to like bait, as if they were pushing, and then they'd bomb their roamer straight through choke while they were distracted.
Yeah, you also get a lot of information usually when you look through IT, because currently, you know, you could see the medic from IT, for instance. So this situation, this position right here that the medic is in, muffins, I quite like this position.
So it looks like Geordie wants to make a play here. He's going to do the big bomb. Oh, he gets juggled around the place.
Oh.
That's not gone well for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, he couldn't find the medic.
He actually hit the ramp stuff. It's just a soldier hit a rocket right underneath him when he wanted to hit zone.
Oh, yeah. So he ended up penciling jumper. But here comes the soldier in. Actually onto the demo man. Yeah, takes down the demo man.
Yeah,
so now
it's a great pick
to
get them in here. If they can Uber, they get maybe a more favorable Uber here as well. If the scouts back off a little bit.
It's definitely opening up the entire point for red. Yeah, and then soldier comes in behind.
Great positioning from the soldier, just taking the top crate.
The back cap, and Timtum fails to.
Thomas is taking him down. He's going all the way to last. Meet me at last, boys.
Yeah, Orton's gonna try and make
he's gonna juke him. He's coming straight in for the demo in raw. Doesn't get him.
Yeah, I wonder if that was worth it, but Sam goes down to 9 HP, so it's definitely close to working, at least to some degree. And the rest of the team is now caught up.
Thomas, though.
Yeah, and
turns it round from losing mid to having a potential lash push on their hands if they can build Uber without just walking in again.
Yeah, and they have a prime opportunity to go sniper, but they don't do it. Even though it's even Ubers and they had some respawners going on. So that's a bit weird.
I'm surprised we've not seen any sniping coming out from Mist. I saw him do it a bit last season.
Yeah, he just doesn't feel like it. Like some players just really like to play scout all the time. But here comes a soldier in. I think they thought they had Uber advantage, but they did not.
Scouts in 1 for free as well. Well, the Uber hasn't gone particularly well for them though. Trade doesn't really work out in their favor.
Yeah, Geordie, he went in there to see if he can get the medic, but oh my god.
Yeah, Raylan's backed all the way out to mid, and they're just going to try and arrow as many people as they can for the contest.
Oh, they are contesting though.
Yeah, this may not be the best idea. They don't have a lot of healthy players here. They're just going to lose a lot of players from these healthy Louis Van Gaal players coming in.
They do get the first kill here, but Africa taking down the single scout is in though, takes down the demo man.
They're building very, like, they could have been building a lot quicker if they had someone actually with Raylan this whole time. Sort of been all over the place trying to hit arrows. And again, he's trying to pan the scouting show.
Yeah, he's just going to arrow him instead. And again, these are just these really chaotic fights that they just like to take, Big Boy Season, and then they just win them on sheer DM and team coordination. Yeah. Because they were not having that much success.
Trying to pan scouts, you know. Also, why is he running the pan?
Yeah, that's like a Shade thing where he's like, I'm such a team that's just so much better that I can just like run dumb unlocks. It's fine.
So Louis Van Gaal will be looking to hold this. They can potentially get their first map win. 1-1 at the moment.
And Thomas made the most telegraphed I want to go sniper sack I've ever seen. He just like ran into 5 people.
Oh, Timtum gets shut down for his counter sack.
Alright.
He just had a little waddle through lower then. Talking about telegraph.
Yeah. And let's see. Yep, he does indeed go sniper. So I don't think anyone's going to be surprised.
This is what we wanted to see before, so hopefully they can do something pretty magical with it.
Yeah, we see a very aggressive hold here by Muffins.
Yeah,
I really like this positioning against a sniper. It's very aggressive, but you have to be very careful. I like
forces the sniper to be like way more hesitant. He can't just scope in and watch.
Yeah. I do think I really like having a sentry when you have holding this far forward. If you just have like a sentry on the point.
Yeah, and the dispenser as well can be really handy. Your med can like survive by being in the dispenser. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and also just like the dispenser will give a lot of ammo because. Yeah.
Oh, the sniper's in for free on the right side. Oh, they do it Uber. It looks like he's not going to be able to get any decent picks here. It feels like they needn't have had a sniper if they're just going to walk in with Uber, you know?
Yeah, they just took the Uber fight. When the medic's that close, it's very easy to force an Uber fight, you know, because the medic has to force immediately. So that is the downside.
Yeah, this after fight is going to have to be really big from Geordie to pick it. Oh my god,
Raylan's on the point! He gets a back kill!
Oh my god, he arrowed a scout and then panned the other one after a 180. Who is this guy?
He's an absolute monster. He hates Boston people, I guess.
I remember thinking that Raylan like did some nut stuff last season, but I don't think he ever took it to these levels. Just straight up DMing on the last point.
Yeah, I mean that is his team's MO right now. They're just DMing everyone.
Yeah, they think they don't really need to play safe because they can win every fight.
Yeah, Sam gets hurt a lot here in this middle, so he's going to be kind of out of it.
So Tomasz running the sniper again. They got Geordie on the scout, so a bit of a different look again. Tomasz not really doing much at the moment though, so the positioning is going mainly to Louis van Haas. They're not really able to convert into frags. Oh, great stuff from Tomasz. Turns around, hits the shot. Oh. Trades with the soldier.
Yeah, Muffin's getting some kills here as well, and that's a complete wipe. That went downhill really quick.
Yeah, so Tomasz didn't really hit any shots, and it just led to them basically giving up position for nothing.
Yeah, I think he got like a single kill. He got a body shot onto a jumping soldier and created. But that was it. And then once you lose that positioning when you have a sniper, like a sniper can't dodge damage. Basically, if you're shooting at a sniper,
best and he got a trade out of it.
Yeah,
pretty nuts.
Yeah, but like compared to a scout who's basically an evade tank, you know, like a sniper is just so easily killed. So
we're gonna see the Uber ad push coming in for Louis van Haas. This is a great chance for them to even up the game. Probably gonna be Ubering their demo straight into top left, put pressure on the heavy. The med gets out into panic very early. Heavy hasn't taken that much damage. Does eventually go down. They have really not done much damage to the Geordie team.
They do have a pick, however, and there's a lot of weak players. Can they get the?
Oh yeah, they're getting damage onto the combo now. They can get cap time here if they can take the demo out.
Yeah, and they have the aggressive heavy like onto this last. There we go.
So it looked really promising there for Geordie. They managed to kite a lot of damage and sort of hold their position for ages, but then just late on in the fight, good bombs and good coordinated damage from Louis van Haas.
Yeah, I really like how they had a heavy in there as well, because that allowed them to just take one side and just slowly bleed them out.
Yeah,
that worked out really well. See, Sam's really fast, and so
is he going for the alley bomb?
Oh yeah, we were promised these. We haven't.
Yeah,
seen
we were promised more amazing Doberman plays. Where are they?
We saw one on Snake, but that wasn't.
Oh, the soldier coming in for the bomb. He takes out Muffin straight away. Play from Geordie. He manages to turn like 3 players around in the process as well. Gets a lot of positioning for his team.
Santos on the high ground. Is that going to be enough to win him? No.
These are the sort of like big bombs that maybe Louis van Haas are missing on mid.
Yeah, Toma's going to get a really easy kill, and he's actually going forward.
Yeah,
so.
He knows there's still a scout. If there's scout 1v1s to be taken.
Yeah, Orton's also in.
He's in IT.
Oh, Tomas gets caught by
so Orton's going to be just kind of casually backing off.
And he's been spotted, so I mean, yeah, he's not gonna really do too much. They have a single pick to work with, and you know, if we've seen anything in this game, is that one pick is plenty. So they're just gonna run through this choke and try their best.
Yeah, but Geordie probably think one of their players being dead is fine to push on as well.
Yeah, and oh, nice
lovely arrow as well.
It's really saving, and that's actually just gonna be a team pushed out with no Ubers in play at all. So. That's great. Great work there, just working off of a single pick. That was enough. And now it's a slight Uber advantage, but so slight that it's not going to matter. But, you know, we've seen teams
We've seen them take riskier fights.
Yeah. Like, if the medics are close to each other, if they see each other in the eye, they're going to just take fights. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know how much you play medic, but when you're a medic and you see the other medic, you're like, okay, we're fighting, dude. Like,
Yeah,
get out of here. Get out of my server, dude.
It's a very sacred tradition.
Absolutely.
So a bit of a de-emphasis going on in the IT here. They've rotated the medic, but it doesn't look like they want to do a push just yet. Gaal's going to come in from...
oh, here comes the soldier.
It's
in the skybox. This is a really nice jump in. He has found the medic. Oh,
does eventually take down the soldier.
Yeah. I quite like that. This is what we were talking about, where they go into IT and then that distracts enough.
Yeah.
Like they had rotated out, but just the fact that they had...
Are they ghosting? Can they stop?
I mean, if I was a lowly mid player and I had a bunch of people casting me, I just...
to the book of knowledge that was beta, would you not take it?
Exactly. I mean...
there's a spy in choke! What is this? He's just standing in choke, not taking any spam.
Yeah. And also, I'm not beater, I am mid-loser beater to you. Yeah.
My bad.
Literally worst team in mid. So, you want to...
The spy's going to come in straight away. Oh no, he's spotted instantly by the medic, and he's going to be pretty much useless in this fight. So he's going to have to make a big play. Well, they all know he's right there. His timing is going to have to be spot on here.
Okay, so...
pretty much have to go now.
So as an amazing spy player, I can tell you, you don't go for the medic. You go for, like, the scout over on the left side.
Yeah.
Right, because you have to go for small plays then. And then you can actually still
That soldier's an easy frag right now, so if he takes it, it's a good play. Two stabs?
There you go.
One stab.
Oh, he gets on the med, though. There you go. He's totally making it work, and this is a scout in his face. Take him down, but yeah, Sam's going to be the only one left. He is a demo man, so he can sticky things off. But
the distraction of the spy just made them really just hesitate on their push, you know?
Yeah. Might actually have worked out just from having the attention be all wrong for them.
Timtom's going to come straight in with a big bomb and take out Geordie. What we'd like to see.
And Geordie jumped in to buy space. Unfortunately, his team wasn't really taking it, so he just kind of died alone. Like we're all going to do.
Seeing a bit more big play from the soldiers here later on in process.
Yeah, and it's 2-2 with 11 minutes left, so, you know, you talked about how it was very close early on in the season. That's going to just continue here.
Well, this is it. This is their playoff lives they're playing for right now, Louis Van Hulls.
Yeah.
They need to get a round, or maybe they can hold it and go to Golden Cap.
Yeah, Geordie's going to jump in aggressively. Ubers have now been forced. Soldier in the skybox. Can he get air shot? No. He's going to be fine, it looks like.
So Muffins realizes the situation and backs off pretty early.
Oh, man. Sam got joggled really badly there. I thought he was going to die, but no. Instead,
Tomash in very early on the left side.
Yeah, and a big man advantage.
He's in panic, straight onto Mac. Oh, he does get spotted before he can get the shot off. Good play from Miss.
Oh no,
good
Muffins. Bomb. Yeah, Muffins did not realize there was a soldier there.
Trash Uber as well. He gets him so far back. This Uber's going to do absolutely nothing to Geordie's.
Yeah, that was just basically a heal. This saved his life.
That's about as perfect as the force can get.
Yeah. Just if that wasn't on last, that would be one of the situations where I say might as well try and take a massive risk and maybe drop it. You know, like you probably shouldn't do it on last, but like if you were on the enemy last and you got jumped like that, then yeah, probably just to try and dodge it and hope you survive by 1 HP because like you was gonna do nothing.
So Geordie gets chased down in IT, and we're gonna see Louis Van Hulls eventually capping mid. I don't think the spy can outcap Scout and med.
I mean, don't underestimate Thomas. We've seen him do magic stuff.
He can do magic things, but I don't think he can rewrite the source engine.
Yeah, not with that attitude, that's for sure. Alright, he's found a soldier. He's trying to trick stab him. No, Tim Tom's too smart for that. Just gonna take him down. Yeah. No biggie.
It's quite unusual to see so much like outrageous spy plays at this point in the game there. Especially when you're like pretty much just taking any DM fight you can get.
Yeah, pretty much. That's definitely been the go-to tactic.
There is potential to get a push straight away here, although the Ubers are going to be even. They might not realize it before they push in here.
Oh, a nice headshot from Thomas though. Yeah, it takes the scout down really weak, and there we go.
I'm going to assume that LVG thought they had there, because they went in, saw the Uber, and were like, yikes, and turned around.
Yeah, wait, you're not supposed to be glowy. Let me get out of here. Yeah, Tantrum's really far forward. He's just going to be spotting. He sees that they're making their way forward.
The push might come in here. 2 men down. They're holding very passive on second.
And Geordie's just walking
the bomb coming in to choke. Good spacing from Geordie.
Yeah, now he's too far forward though. He needs to get out. Oh, he should have gotten out like ages ago. Oh man, did he get saved?
He somehow survives that situation.
Yeah, that could have been really dangerous though.
And he's not had enough either. He's back in again against the whole team.
He likes to live dangerous.
Let my team in. And it works, you know, the scouts are in. Straight on the Dem 1 med. Med goes down. Soldier's down as well.
Oh, air pipe coming out. Nice.
See, it looks like absolute madness from Geordie, but he turns the whole team around and his scouts just clean up.
Yeah, just winning these fights over and over and over again. Why is Af not capping? There we go.
So, they're gonna have the forward spawns now and try and push second with this big Ubrad. There is a trap on point, so hopefully they're not gonna end up having to use it.
I think Geordie's gonna jump right into it. He's in. Like,
he's eyeing it up, isn't he? He's eyeing it up.
I mean, he is just absorbing everything.
So they do get forced here. They don't have a particularly good entry into second, and although the Van Hel's team aren't going to get a particularly good fight out of it, they do at least force the Uber, and they don't have to play against the Yad.
Yeah, this works out kind of fine. Like a 50% advantage is very difficult to actually push out with.
Yeah.
Like, it's very uncomfortable. You can do it, sure, but you probably need like a pick or something.
Yeah, we'll probably see maybe Tim try and do something.
Yeah. See, the scout is peeking out here. See if he can spot the medic.
There is a trap there. He needs to be careful.
Yeah, I do kind of like a scout
he's
going
gonna,
up.
Oh, he's gonna get past the trap somehow.
Wow. Alright. Yeah, they're actually just pushing out here. I think they're trying to cap out the medic, but they will get Gaal. So they actually do get the point. So that's a really nice push out.
I noticed the scrimmy style that Geordies have. They managed to force the enemy medic a lot less. But then they always get favourable fights anyway, so it doesn't really bother them, I guess.
Yeah, Geordie's in,
fine,
as is tradition. It's just an Uber fight where they just stare at each other.
Look at the scouts just watching the fight unfold in front of them. I love how neither of the soldiers even thought of damaging the scouts.
Yeah.
So now it's just some scout DM going on here on the point. Mist gonna pick up a frag.
Gar's in. He's on the medic. Oh, Muffin will take actions into his own hands.
Af was on a 10k there. Eventually got taken down.
Yeah, well, thank God that man is down. And this is also just Van Gaal winning a fight. So that's
for
positive.
Once, yeah.
Yeah, like just an even fight.
This is pretty intense as well. My score time is broken, but I'm assuming there's not that long left.
It's 5.5 minutes.
Yeah, so this is pretty big for them. They're probably looking to make this one of their last pushes. So if they can convert this, it's going to be pretty hard for the Geordie team to come back and actually win.
Yeah, I mean, I would just take Uber advantage here and push with that. But and they even have a
and not looking to take a lot of space before they've built though, so it might be going for the one push again.
Yeah, it could be like just take the left side.
Yeah, gonna have a little peek in lobby this time. So we have got the sniper and the engineer. Is like a hard left side defense from
here comes
Geordies.
And Heavy is even.
Oh no, Scout's gonna get taken out really early from that bomb.
They haven't taken down the sentry yet.
Yeah, they've really not done a lot of damage here.
Yeah, that was a bit of a messy push. This is what happens when you don't take ground beforehand. You can just really just
it looked like 3 people with different ideas of what they were doing on last as well. Like one guy wanted to kill the sentry, one guy wanted to push right.
Yeah, Geordie doing a lot of damage. I feel like Geordie's gonna have like 1 million damage. Just
he's been like so aggressive this game. Again, the pan comes out, but he's not getting away with it this time. Yeah,
Orium just runs in and takes down medic, and now he's going for La. As he gets a shot.
If they can block this? No, they can't.
But this soldier's so weak, he's gonna crate it. Yeah, there we go. Missed.
Oh, the scout does take a direct and gets taken out, so they are gonna be able to recap this, and they have an Ubrad. So this has come out very favourable for them. If they don't rush this and push, like I'm really scared they're going to, then they might... Oh no. Don't die, Tum. Don't do this to us.
Yeah, yeah, this is very aggressive. Like, they have an advantage, which is pretty nice, but it's pretty far away as well, so...
Yeah, they need to be really hesitant.
Yeah, I do like...
Sniper was up last time, and anything could happen.
Yeah, you kind of have to find this balance, right?
Pyro this time?
Yeah, you have to find this balance where you take some ground, but you also can't overextend and sit around for too much, because then you just get sniped or something. But yeah, it looks like they found the balance, and now they're going to Uber in.
So TimTom's going to come in through 1 this time, and he gets Tomash. Oh, eventually goes down. The heavy's getting focused down top left as well.
This is working. This is working.
Yeah. Great play from Louis Van Gaal.
Yeah, they take it.
I couldn't even tell what was going on. They pushed from every conceivable angle that time.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like, there was like a single scout shooting down a heavy, and then the other scout was just getting bounced around, and then people just
they had a rollout push, a one push was weird.
Maybe they're just warmed up at this point, you know? They're just actually winning fights now, winning more than once.
So again, the big soldier bomb.
TimTom's the one jumping the other soldier this time around.
Yeah, they're really trading blows on the mids, but the big rotating push coming in from the boost. Again, they're going to be meeting on that same side, and it looks like Geordie are getting the better end of the damage at the moment. Scouts pushing over the top and just controlling the high ground completely.
Yeah, it's a white.
Really not what Louis Van Gaal needed that mid. Just giving up their round advantage almost immediately if they can't hold this.
Yeah, and these are bad spawns as well. They have 2 seconds and then they'll have 4 spawners. But it's just.
And Gaal's in there for the spawn camp as well, I think.
Nah, he was just spamming.
He was just having a little poke.
Yeah, it was a bit too weak. He couldn't quite go forward. But still, there's a full Uber advantage. There's about 1.5 minutes remaining.
Most of the players have gone into lobby here, but they're taking a soldier and a scout top left to try and get into panic room and put pressure onto the combo. So they're kiting a lot of damage.
Oh, they get the medic!
And they still have the stickies on point, so this could be pretty good for
just the heavy
Geordie team, because they honestly, like, I understand that Van Gaal want to, like, not all just die immediately, but you can't just run out through your own lobby.
yeah, just a bit too hard in on the wraparound play. Yeah. But it's going to be 1 minute remaining. We could technically find a winner in this round. It's likely, but if we just get another wipe...
You don't want to see the world's longest golden cap out of these two, like, constant DM teams.
Yeah. Oh, TimTom's behind. He's on to the demo, man.
Matt gets a nice pipe. I think maybe he typed something as well afterwards. A bit of VM there. So you're criticizing them for no VM, now they're pulling it out.
I don't see anything.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, this would be a good time to do it. But yeah, it's a very even and scrappy fight, and usually those are not very good for fast rounds.
I've realized what it was. He was mashing his PREC bookmark.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Just like his entire right side of the keyboard is just like bound to PREC, and he's just like mashing it, just making sure you're getting it.
So eventually, Geordie's do win the mid, but Mist is straight in on Rayleigh. He somehow managed to make his way in from IT. Hits 2 good shots and takes him down. Great play from Mist. That completely turns everything around for Louis Van Gaal.
Yeah, that means you have 5 seconds to get a kill. Get him. Get him.
They could totally win this round.
Oh.
Of course, I was just kidding.
Yeah, but yeah, Louis Van Gaal, they're still in this. They just need to win a golden cap now, and they can take it to a 3rd map.
I know sometimes in trash time, it's nice to pretend that everything is like really important.
Yes. Yeah, I like this.
That way, it doesn't just become like a complete, like, I don't know, like nonsense fest. Everyone's bombing each other.
Yeah, like it's pretty good to just at least make up some storylines or something. They're probably trying to achieve something, but yeah, let's look at some logs here. I think we have some time. I don't think they're gonna start right away. They just need to like change the config, and you know. If I know anything about team leaders, they don't know anything about
If I know anything about console. Mid players, it's they don't know their configs. They'll be on they'll be Googling it right now. How to change config.
Yeah.
How to change win limit.
And time limit. And there's just no way.
Because I know that from playing 5 rounds of Viaduct. How many times now?
Yeah. How do you change to infinite time? Where's the infinite button? I don't get it.
Okay, so we've got our logs up now. Again, like you said, Geordie doing massive damage for his team. He's a bit of a bullet sponge there with the most damage taken, but he's putting out huge amounts of damage, being a massive distraction, and just generally like I think he's a big part of why they were able to win those fights that honestly sometimes they had no right winning. Like, he was just willing to go in there and just create this huge distraction for his scouts.
Yeah. On the flip side, though, there was also just times where he was just this massive battering ram, but there was just no force behind it, so he just got cratered and destroyed by an entire enemy team.
I think Mist doing an absolutely crazy job for Van Hels. He's shown up more than everyone else on his team.
Yeah, that's actually
if
really
you compare
good.
him to everyone else, he's hard carrying.
Yeah, and looks like Centrum having a decent game as well, although Timtum not quite so good. But we'll probably go over this afterwards, just assuming there's a pretty short game.
Yeah.
You don't really want to look at logs from Golden Caps unless they're extremely long. So yeah, there we go.
So hopefully Timtum can step it up a bit here, because again he had a bit of a poor game there, and again they're bullying him on mid. The poor guy can't catch a break. So the scouts are just going to be duking it out up top. Because again, both the soldiers are just taking around on the right side. Neither team is really committing as much as they have. The demo goes taken down by a nice pipe.
Gaal's going to jump in very aggressively. He tries to take down a weak soldier, but no, he gets taken down by Mist. Mist continuing his good play. Jordy's in there as well, but gets taken down by Muffin.
Yeah, Louis Van Haal's having a lot better mid here. The scouts playing really well to sort of clean up the mess left.
Yeah, and they're doing it. It's 3 players alive. They're going to cap this middle.
Any Louis Van Haal's chat fans in chat? This is your time, you know?
You gotta... What's the Louis Van Gaal
oh yeah, they
emote?
have like a meme chant thing, don't they?
I don't know. Do they?
Louis Van Gaal's army thing, like... I can't remember it.
Oh, we need to see it in chat then. You know, just enlighten me. I've never seen it. As Timtum is playing heavy with the gloves and running early, and he's swapping back and forth, so he's on 50 health. It's a good idea, dude.
So they've got a huge chance to end the game right here and now with a fat Uber push until last. But we have seen them have troubles with these Uber pushes, so they've not really got a lot of info again, but they're going to come in from left side. Sam not really with a great jump. He's ended up on low ground here. But the Sentry's getting good damage on it. It eventually gets taken down.
Yeah, I think it just took too long, but Sam is behind lines right now. If he can just come in, stick up the point.
He's doing good damage onto the medic. And the
he double piped
some really nice fights. Absolutely nuts from Sam.
And there we go. We are going to a third map.
It's really, literally just 3 pipes, turning the whole tide of that.
Yeah, pipes are incredibly volatile things. And there we go. We are going to our last and final map. Winner takes all. Loser will get thrown into low. Just kidding.
I honestly thought they'd messed that up. They've spent way too long killing the sentry, but Mac managed to find himself in a good position, come and do good damage for his team.
Yeah, and now we're going on to a map where Soldier can really shine on middle, at least. Actually on second as well.
I have to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of Granary. But
really?
I love watching games on Granary. Something about it, it's great to spectate, not great to play.
Huh. It is very flat. I don't know. What class do you play?
I played pretty much everything.
Oh, okay. so
it's not because of my class.
Alright, okay. But yeah, like the only thing I don't like about Granary is the middle to second stalemate, you know. The classic one that has
the whole like, because the yard is an extra thing.
Yeah.
It's not, there isn't just like second a choke and then mid
which
as an extra thing.
Admit, I kind of do like that whole thing, but just the fact that it's so easy to hold from both sides.
Really annoying.
Yeah,
but they did kind of try and remedy that by opening up the garage bit of like adding that open bit. I don't think it's really done that much, but
yeah, like maybe if they just open up like the previous forward spawn, like I think they'd actually have done it, because then you can push over on the left side so easily.
But I will say the forward spawns and the pro version at least make it playable.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the forward spawn used to be just absolutely atrocious. You'd never push out a second.
So if you ever failed like a last push or whatever, it was, you could take a little break, have a sip of coffee, lie back.
I will admit, like second is a really cramped area, and I hate those. But on Granary, it's kind of fine for me. I quite like it because of the way you can get in through different entrances and put pressure on and rotate around, and it's like a top and a bottom, and you can go behind. And, yeah, I quite like it.
Who do you think is going to come up big now that you've seen them play for 2 maps? You got kind of an idea of who the big boys are. What do you reckon on Granary?
I think we're gonna see a big boy season. Gonna take this just because I think those soldiers are gonna do better, and this is a map that the soldier can really shine on. So.
I'd agree. I think Geordie's gonna shine a lot on Granary.
Yeah, just seems like the wrecking ball kind of bucket style.
He's like this last season as well. He's a very unselfish bucket. Like he's willing to do pretty much anything as long as his team wins the fight.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a Roman.
A lot of buckets feel like they should survive every fight, which is kind of not. It's very selfish play.
Yeah. Like, obviously, like, basically in competitive too, your goal should be to survive everything, basically, but, you know, as a soldier, you're pretty poor class once everything's
apparently, Geordie's left Mumble.
Oh, no.
He started screaming and left. That's just Twitch chat though, so it might not be true, but we have heard that they have a little tendency to tilt every now and then.
Well, let's hope it doesn't affect.
I don't know if you've ever mixed with Geordie before, but he's a bit of a joker, so he might just be playing around with his team.
Oh man, it's like a loose cannon. You never know if he's actually kidding. It's like that dude from the gangster movies where he's like, is he joking? He's gonna kill me. He's gonna is he my friend? Like you don't know. You don't know.
Maybe not to that extreme, but yes.
Like I'm just saying, don't go to land with this dude. He might just skin you. He might just be joking. You never know.
And why he went to the last LAN, I think. I think he went to Swedland. Were you at Swedland?
Yeah, it was.
You survived Swedland.
I did survive that. Wait, who was Geordie?
I'm pretty sure he was there. He played. I swear he played with Kraken. Okay, I'm making that up.
All right. Okay. Good. Okay. So, if Geordie had went to that land, both me and hamaham would be dead.
Yeah.
So, dodge that bullet.
So, if anyone's watching, that is right. He is a confirmed serial killer.
Yeah. I mean, we're basing this mainly on an analogy that I made, but
and also what Raylin said in Twitch chat. Very reliable sources.
So my wild speculations and deranged mind, as well as Twitch chat, I'd say that's solid sourcing. That's pretty solid.
So at least one kind of saving grace is that we won't have the annoying sniper on mid for Louis van Gaal to contend with, because that's pretty much digging your own grave. So. Yeah,
we can still see like maybe annoying heavy on mid, but yeah, nobody actually does that unless you're like Mookie. So we're good. It's just gonna be a normal mid with a bunch of soldiers just shitting all over a medic and a demo man.
I'm gonna be watching Geordie, see what he's gonna get up to this mid. Hopefully going for a big bomb. He's gonna go left side, put some pressure on, tries to hit the big air shot, unfortunately misses. And a lot of damage coming in on the center of mid, and Louis van Gaal's team getting kind of cleaned up here.
Yeah, both scouts right now for a big boy season are just were on the high ground, but actually they dropped down and somehow they've both been taken down.
I think that's mainly Mr. Norton doing really good work here, playing with the heals and just sort of basically damaging anyone who tries to come near them enough that they have to like think twice about it.
Yeah, we just see the continued great play coming out from Mist and Orton as well. You're really seeing Mist and Orton being outclassed in the first map on Snakewater, just by
they're not having it. They're not having it for the whole final.
No, they've really stepped up their game. So now we're left with an even Uber, and this is a stalemate. This is a stalemate that I do like because you can do a lot of things.
Yeah, they're very close, and there's no yard to be fought.
Yeah, there's no like tiny.
Looks like they want to go straight through lunchbox by the looks of it, drop down onto the point, but they're going to be red very quickly because Geordie's jumped up.
Oh
they
God!
Don't want to get forced here.
Yeah, they do manage to pick off Gaal. He was like on 2 HP, got an arrow, and immediately went back down to like 2 HP, and then he got taken off. But yeah,
they might choose to push off this now that the lunchbox is pretty much free for them. If they can pick Geordie, they should be able to pick him with 3 players fully buffed.
Yeah, Tim's on went in very aggressively, basically tried to suicide. So the rest of the team, they're just going to have to hold back now for a little bit. Yeah, the thing I really like about this second point is that you can't really hold it properly, like with heals and everything, all the way.
Yeah, because the angle that the flank can come in is basically behind you. It's very scary.
Yeah, so it's very easy to get overrun.
Be ready to go out of that shutter behind you anytime, basically.
Yeah, so it's very easy to get caught out, it's very easy to overextend, and it's very easy to end up with like a soldier just walking behind you. And like, if the worst part that can really happen is that if the enemy team makes their way up top and then they start walking behind you, and then they're like on the pipe and they can shoot down on you, or they can drop down behind you, and then you just have to like go all the way out, and then you just lose second for free. So you have to make sure that that doesn't happen, and in order to do that, you have to hold all over on the right side.
This has lasted longer than I thought it would. I thought maybe they would have.
Yeah, they took a bit here to heal up, but now there's a soldier in very aggressively. Oh no, he shoots the railing.
Yeah, I would say right now the big boys are playing Lunchbox really smartly. They're not committing too hard, and they wait for the commit from Van Hals and just crush them.
Yeah, they took a little while here to Uber or to heal up. Oh no, there's a scout in on the medic.
No, the force comes out.
Down. That must have been the drop down,
That was very sneaky. They knew the scout was in Lunchbox hanging around. They should have potentially been aware of that.
Yeah, so now the question is, where do you push from right now, right? Because if you go through the shutter door, you're probably going to have to pop through it.
I think the answer is going to be everywhere.
Yeah, that's worked for them before.
Oh, Symptom's going to go for this best hiding spot in TF2 that no one ever checks, right?
Yeah, also this is just really good, because if they want to deal with him, they have to turn around. And then,
yeah, although the push is going to come in from the right side, completely nullifying it.
Yeah, and of course that's going to force everyone back, because you can't get caught out.
Oh, the scout gets caught out, unfortunately.
Yeah, so that's 2 picks already, just off of basically fear.
Yeah. So they really kind of misplayed that.
Yeah, I mean, they bled some players, but other than that, they're doing a pretty good job. And actually, they're taking everyone forward. They're leaving a single scout to cap it out.
Oh, Geordie's trying to get deep here, put some pressure on the medic. The Uber comes in. Muffins hasn't got yet and does a good job to skip his way out.
Oh no, and now Thomas gets contested on this middle, so now he's not getting capped.
Yeah, but Orton's not getting the damage out. Can he get the pack? Maybe. No, he doesn't manage to sweep around.
And Muffin's just going to be healing on this last point. So second will fall. There's an Uber advantage right now for Red. And usually when this is the case, they're just going to go in and force the Uber.
It looks like they're just going to try and get the force out, and then back off. Unfortunately, the force hasn't come out, so...
Yeah, really great job by Muffins.
Yeah.
And now they're just going to push out here.
With the,
just use this
they're going
one
to leave
pick.
the pyro on last, so... RIP whoever tried cap.
Yep. You know, Pyro, it isn't as overpowered as it used to be, but, you know, it's still a Pyro, so you can't just run into it. It usually takes a while to kill him. The soldiers are onto the medic, though. Oh,
there's a bit of a fight going on in drop down as well. Thomas, he's down onto the Uber. Didn't know what he was dropping into there.
Yeah, it's...
Well, there's a player in elbow, though. Oh, Z, sorry. He manages to kind of get the drop on them there.
Yeah, just turns out just dropping into the lion's den and by accident just works out. But now 2 scouts at last. Wow. They both ran forward. I really like this. Just trust their teammates, and there we go.
Yeah, that was good. That's so unfortunate. Louis Van Hals go from a great mid to just kind of, sort of, mistake after mistake, eventually getting capped.
Yeah, it's going to make it 1-0 in favor of Big Boy Season, and that took them about 6 minutes to achieve that. So that's bring it back quite a bit. But other than that, it looked pretty good. Looks like Sam's going to win this demo fight initially. He's doing quite a lot of damage to the enemy demo here.
So Timtum's just hanging around in garage and leaving Tantrum to do the bomb early on. Doesn't really get anything. And being pretty tentative this mid. But Tantrum does eventually come in with the bomb onto Mac. He misses most of his rockets though, unfortunately. Really, the bomb not very effective there, and he will just get cleaned up.
Man, if you had an
really
Uber
is just taking the mick at this point, isn't he?
Yeah, like if he had an Uber saw, he would have had an Uber at this point. But maybe we'll misdrop him. Is the question? Oh, he's been spotted.
Oh, not this time. He's trying the 2v1 healed scouts.
Yeah, I don't know if he knew that they were behind. I think he was just hoping they didn't know, and was like, mid players. But no, they knew. They got this.
So I think they want to just push straight in and get easy cap time here. Yeah, they've given it up straight away because they know they have this fat Uber to side and they're going to build a sentry on last, get the heavy up. It's not exactly like the hardest last point to defend with a heavy and an energy. You just have to stop them playing the point early.
Yeah, you can. Oh, this sentry is so easy to spam, and they're not spamming it somehow. It's just in the open. How's this alive? Man, they just wasted so much time and ammo. There we go. Finally goes down. But yeah,
they have a lot of positioning as well.
And Jordy's just perfectly positioned to just spam down. There we go. Guy's gonna finish it
Mac
off.
Controlling the point as well. Nobody even touching Mac as he
Jordy's out of ammo, by the way.
Stickies.
Oh no! Muffins get it, and now he's
he
on.
gets bombed off the point. Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, that was a weird. Jordy.
They let Mac just spam stickies at the point like one by one for so long there.
Yeah.
He just didn't have the extra man to clean him up.
Yeah, so that was a very slow and not so methodical push, but it works out in the end. There's we see Ultra. Or is it Mac or Ultra? What's the name of this booter? Mac. Okay, he messed up a little bit. So
Mac is beaten to mid, and he's very low. Almost does the full damage against the back.
Yeah, nice.
He's gonna put his team on the back foot right at the start of the mid here. 2 bombs coming in. The soldiers looking a lot more productive this time. Eventually, they both get taken down. Oh no, the soldier does manage to get out of garage. Raylan is forced to go out through the choke.
Tantrum, he shouldn't be alive, basically. F manages to barely miss him with his pistol. And they're actually holding Yard. This is too aggressive, I think. And Af's just going to run into them.
Yeah, they feel like really confident.
Oh,
I don't know if
actually
they
doesn't
know
have
that they have
but they don't realize.
Oh, if that scout had any Skygun shots loaded.
Yeah, but that feels like a really big misplay, just holding that far forward and losing the Uber for nothing.
They've given up their Uber for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and Jordy gets completely juggled in as well. It's a single soldier far forward.
Gaal's going to try and make a play, but eventually that's just going to be another player they won't have defending last, and this could be a really easy push.
Yeah, point has been stickied. Now they just need to do some damage here.
There's 4 players on the demo, man. Poor guy. I guess at least they can focus fire.
Yeah, that's I feel almost basically racist, but yeah, this is how you do. You just like gang up on one guy and just take him out really quickly. Yeah. That's how you play TF2. That's
good to see though. Van Hals aren't going down without fight.
Yeah, and that was just too cocky, basically. Their positioning coming
I feel
out
like on mids they will always have the initial advantage with their demo getting there earlier. So if they can keep putting pressure on Mac, it's going to be good.
Yeah, we do see a lot of snack support for him in chat, but will it be enough? Stay tuned to find out. But he's actually pushed across the point quite a bit. And he is fully healed, but now Soldier's going to jump in onto him. Can he survive? No.
Oh, 2 soldiers trying to airshot him. One of them hits.
Yeah, that was not never.
Both medics are out of the equation now, so it's just a straight up DM fight.
That usually favors the team with the most scouts, and that's currently Big Boy season.
Yeah.
But look at this, Jordy's coming in as well.
But Louis Van Hals do have missed, and he is known to clutch.
Oh, they're dropping the hip fire.
Can he win this with 2 health?
I mean, Jordy's he's giving him a chance.
Almost. The soldier had his escape plan out as well. It was doable.
Is he out of ammo again?
I don't know. Jordy's he's all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, the last time he was on this last push, he ran out of ammo and just didn't realize.
We were really back in the soldiers this game, but the scouts are bringing it in pretty big so far.
Yeah, it's like it looks like it's AF that's actually doing really well. Raylan's on crit creek. Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of hiding in the corner here, waiting for Tantrum to get the big jump onto Raylan.
Oh, what a jump in by Tantrum! Just
those are
perfect
2 great rockets as well. He had to fire them around the corner. He couldn't really see where the medic was.
Oh, and Tim Tum hits the air shot onto Mac as well.
See it. The soldiers pulling out the big plays for Louis Van Hals at last.
Jordy's running forward. I don't get this.
Jordy is unstoppable. Oh, he's going for this. He's going for the little hidey hole play.
This could work out. Like, if you just wait until they cap.
Oh, no, they know! How do they know?
Oh my god, are they using game sense?
They are.
Yeah, man. I can't believe they would do this. Who uses game sense? Just like
who
checking.
checks corners in TF2?
Yeah, who checks corners? Come on.
The next thing they'll be looking up.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Oh my god, Jordy gets taken down. Sam just
Timtom's
jumping in
in
there.
deep. He's on the top of them right now. This is a bit of a chaotic. Raylan's in the fan again.
But Sam just taking
Do you
charge.
think at any point, if they're losing, you think he'll change to the Ivysaur? Or is he committed to that pan?
I think he's committed. Like, at this point, it's just... Like, the pan, it's just... Like, he's not going to get the advantages of maybe being able to get some clutch Ubers, but, like, the shame should make up for it whenever people get killed by it. So, you know, I'm thinking that's the logic here.
It's also impossible to miss as a caster, because, I mean, you're going to hear it.
Yeah, that's very true. I approve.
Everyone should run the pan. Oh, Matt getting very beaten up early on in this mid. He's going to have to back off a bit. This would be a great time for the soldiers of Blue. Van Hals to go for a big jump. Okay, Tantrum's going to come in. Doesn't quite hit his mark. It's just kind of jumping around, getting bullied by the scout.
And the scouts are in deep here. The Demo Man's even onto the medic.
Yeah, it looks like Af's going to be able to clean this up.
Oh, Soldier will eventually be able to get it. Raylan there, just hiding behind all his teammates.
Tantrum went on a real adventure there. Did like 3 jumps on mid, went behind into garage, did a little bit of waddling around, then eventually came back in.
Yeah, and just took all the glory. That's how you do it.
Yeah. You
Getting
took
that
the glory
crucial
of that big 25% overhead.
I like it. Yeah, and it's not a crit screen this time around. Looks like he's gonna mix it up a little bit. And I quite like it. Critting into middle from second is not an easy proposition. Like, you basically have to go from the left side and then lob things over blindly into them.
Yeah, it's hit and hope.
Yeah, it's not really something you want to do.
And even though we have seen a couple of good crits, I don't think they're quite ready for that.
Yeah, and those had a lot to do with, like, obviously aim and timing, but just also just having good information. Right, so you're not going to have good information if you're going down to middle. And we even see the medic up on the high ground here. So he's just going to be in really weird positions. So this is a
this
really
is the
box
stalemate
standard.
you hate.
Yeah, this is the one that's not very interesting because it's very difficult to actually make a move.
Yeah, but like I said, the way they've opened up Garage makes it so, like, the defensive team feels safer in Garage, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but because they can go out to that back left. I don't know why, but...
Yeah, it's also easier for the team holding second to push into middle through that.
Everyone feels like they can play Garage.
Yeah, usually the way this works is that at some point some soldier jumps in through, like, the little drop-down area kind of thing, and then maybe gets the medic, or someone, like, overextends over on the right side.
Yeah, you wait for that, like, either soldier bomb from top or maybe a pick.
Yeah, it's also sometimes possible. It depends a little bit on where the enemy demo man is, but, like, if he's holding on the left side, you can force some people through the left side because it's not sticky, and then you take down the lone soldier. That's, like, probably low on ammo and maybe a bit hurt.
On the right side, if you're from mid, makes it so that if you commit to it in any way, you're practically dead.
Yeah, like, you basically have to commit. You're taking a risk, and you probably also need some good information for him. Like, as I said, the demo man probably needs to be out of position. But here,
I'm gonna come in here, but he gets shot down very early. Didn't really get much distance on that.
Yeah, Gaal tried to go in as well, but he got shot down. So
might see the counter site coming in here from Timtom. Yeah, he's gonna go through Garage, maybe.
Yeah, they're going in through the left side right now. Yeah, Louis van Gaal, and
okay, they've chosen not to do anything after losing this scout.
Yep, that's the right decision for sure. But maybe Orton's gonna go, like, spy or sniper or something, and
we can hope.
Yeah, like, sniper's not that good on this second when holding because you have to be pretty close.
He's going scout.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not really a good angle. It makes more sense when you're holding.
If you go spy enough times, eventually it will work, right?
Yeah. That's, like, actually a pretty legit thing that Seven has done with Stark, right? Just put Stark on spy a bunch, and then at some point, it's gonna get a face tap.
Oh, Orton gets taken out again. Barely just got alive. Maybe he just forgot to off-class last time he sacked.
Oh, yeah. Like, the first time, it was pretty obvious that he was probably gonna off-class, but it wasn't obvious enough. So now he's just gonna suicide in.
Gaal's getting pretty aggressive with his positioning on right here. Looks like he wants the bomb, but he knows that Scout's just going to shut him down.
They've actually made their way into the...
Yeah, he's really kind of created a bit of a bad situation for them.
Yeah, and they do go out. Yeah, I like this. They were down 2. You know, if you have enough players, you can just kind of go in behind lines, and we do see the spy, actually. But, yeah, we were talking about it, but you can, if you just make your way in and then sticky off the gate from outside, or from inside, it's really good. But here comes the Uber. Raylan's going to just pop here, and they will take down Orton, and this is just an Uber fight, and these usually favor Big Boy Season, but the Uber's slightly shorter.
Headed towards second with his spy play. He just sort of runs past the medic, tries to backstab him.
Oh no, someone's out of ammo. Tantrum this time. Where's the cow mangler?
These mid players, they can't find ammo packs.
Yeah,
well, I mean, to be fair, trying to keep Geordie alive as he tries to spawn camp. Unfortunately, it doesn't manage it.
Oh, Max in.
Max in. They really want to get this nice and early before the spawns come in. The spy's in, the pan's in.
Oh, the double pan! Oh! Yes! He's doing it. He's taunting.
Mate, what a hero! That's unbelievable. He has no right to kill 2 people with the pan.
It's beautiful.
And what was I saying? I was saying, oh, I should change that to you. So what is he doing?
Yeah,
he's a nuisance.
This goes to show that you're an idiot.
I am an idiot.
And he's a
Every
god.
time I've ever doubted Raylan, what has he done? He's panned someone.
Yeah, just shut up and commentate. Wait. Anyway.
I can't do both of those things.
Yeah.
I will do one.
But yeah, he is a mastermind. Like the perfect player, just panning it up. But yeah, another mid. This is going to be a 3-2
lead.
Big
bomb coming in from the Red Soldiers though, straight on top of Raylan. But they don't actually manage to take him down. Like that rocket sort of glanced over the top of his head.
Yeah, Jordy's extremely weak. Oh my god.
Yeah, there was a big commit from the Louis Van Gaal players then, like really deep, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, one of the very key things to keep in mind with the Granary mid is that you kind of have to commit, because if you don't commit, you're just kind of standing in these chokes, and then they jump the crate and then they bomb you up.
This is like a classic beginner medic thing. You think space on Granary is back left. Actually, it's the most dangerous place in the world.
Yeah, pretty much. Right, like basically anything can kill you. It's actually helped it that everyone's switching to the other pipes now, because they can't quite, they don't have the right arch.
They don't make it.
Yeah, so that has actually helped a bit, but still, just
real
it's
game
awful.
need a crutch, don't use it, so...
Yeah, that's very true. At least on Granary mid, I would actually recommend using the normal pipes, because they have a better arch.
More great advice for the mid gamers watching. This is like a treasure trove of information. So the pushing is going to come in from Geordies. They're going to go straight in from the pipe and put lots of damage onto the spawn. The stickies haven't been cleared up yet though, so they can't get any point time at the moment.
They've lost a lot. Just going to be all on Cat to just clean up. There's some soldier on the high ground, but he's so weak, and I don't think he realizes.
I don't know if you noticed, but Raylan tried to make a pink play at the end there with his trusty pan out, and it didn't quite work out that time.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think it would have worked out with an Upersaw either. And
I'm not suggesting that. I'm just pointing it out.
Just pointing it out. All right, it's fair enough. Oh, they're so close to getting this point. The scout just needs to like basically.
Oh, this heavy has a shotgun out.
Yeah, there we go.
I really am questioning what I'm watching at this point.
I mean, are you allowed to use the sandwich? I guess you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's using the gloves of running urgently. That's very interesting.
Yeah, the spy is in on the demo and he takes him down.
And the scout as well, just double pistols him. Great job. So
Thomas some big plays.
Yeah, and he's just making his way behind the line again. So he's just getting ready to come in here for a second round.
Thomas.
He's on the medic. Oh, 3 kill.
Him.
Can he get the soldier as well? He's actually doing a lot of damage to him. No, but 3k.
Mate, Thomas is 3k on spy there, and they don't do anything about it. They know he's there. I feel like that's just like they're not watching at all.
Oh, nice shot there from Jordy. Air shots the soldier down.
Oh, the pirate gets taken down very early as well. Yeah, this is a bit
off
of a
the back of that spy 3k, and especially the last time when he got the medic. Like the medic was the last person he killed with a full Uber. That's pretty poor. You got to be more aware there as a medic. But I guess they were distracted. But
yeah, they were kind of in the middle of a fight. I understand. But
yeah, but great play there by Thomas. But yeah, you got to be kicking yourself if you're Muffins in that situation, because you knew it was probably gonna happen. But 2-4. There's some catch up to be had here.
Yeah. So Timsum's gonna go out. He gets synced up into the air. Doesn't manage to achieve what he wants. Muffins is gonna get in this trapped position in garage and get taken down. This is a bit of a farm Raven going into the pan again. He doesn't care. I can just
hear it in the background.
He doesn't even want to win at this point.
Yeah, and Thomas is gonna go in there, see if he can kill 3 players. Turns out he can't. But they were all weak, so I like the play. It made sense to go for it.
I'm not sure they're taking this seriously, Peter.
Really? How come? I think they are. They're gonna get this. It's fine. Jordy's pretty far forward.
This could be good. If they win this round, it could come down to a big showdown. So.
Yeah, there's 7 minutes left. If they don't take this seriously, they're gonna regret it. Look at the hiding spot from Orden.
Fighting a 2v1 in yard here. It seems like his team don't really want to come out with him. Kind of weird.
They just decide to move back here. Is he in crit streak? No, he's just he's just building faster. All right.
Yeah,
so this is the interesting stalemate once again, and we do see Louis van Gaal is pretty far forward. They're in a good position here where they can just push.
Pretty strong. Although last time this happened, it turned into a round win for Jordy.
Scout's caught though in the lunchbox. Oh, he gets the medkit, and there we go. Orden overextends. He didn't have the support of his teammates, so yeah, this is why I like this stalemate. It's actually interesting.
As you got good coordination in lunchbox, it's like a tight space where they can really easily get in on your mid.
Yeah. Jordy's trying to make his way in here.
Although Thomas doing a lot of damage to the soldier there, able to take Tantrum down. It's going to open up some space for them on the flank as well. He's going deep, and he does get taken down.
Yeah, it's just a bit too narrow. 2
picks as well. That's probably going to put an end to their second hold if they're not careful.
Yeah,
so the demo is still up. They're going to have to be really careful with their Uber here.
Yeah, this is the area where the demo man is just king. So you just want to inside the enclosed area. You just want to take in the demo man basically. But they're just sending a scout.
Not utilize their Uber too well here.
Yes, there we go. They just kind of had to back out and. Yes. Oh, Sam is actually not sticking things off, so this second has still not been capped. And
the Pyro's out on second as well. Really, just nothing coming out after the Uber for Louis van Gaal, so the Jordy team can just walk back in, basically.
Yeah, is it Sam or is it Max?
I think it's Sam, but whatever floats your boat.
I'm just going to continue calling him Sam. It's a cool way to spell Sam, okay?
Yeah.
The Pyro's on middle now. And you know, he's using the detonator, the overpowered weapon.
Jordy goes for an early bomb without his team, as we've seen before, but this time he's getting cleaned up immediately. Basically, just
he has one mode, which is just bomb in and create space, and that's kind of unfortunate when he's alone.
They're gonna keep getting the picks and just take second off him.
About 5 minutes remaining.
Gaal is up top. He might choose the bomb here.
Oh, he gets taken down, so that's just another person bled. There's an Uber on both sides.
This is a constant bleed right up to their last. They need to be careful.
Yeah, Ubers have been forced in. Mist is not using auto reload.
Both soldiers controlling the top pipe as well. This is really not a good position for Jordy's team to be in. They're just getting absolute nightmare rain down on them right now.
Yeah, really strong play. Now it's 4-3. And, you know, if they were not taking it seriously before, they should start doing it now, because they're in danger of losing.
That's the ideal when you're pushing Granny. Like, both your soldiers take control of the pipes. There's pretty much no way you're losing in that fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And they played that really well. And then I also want to point out that Mist is not using auto reload. This bothers me.
Oh.
It's actually annoying. It's like this slight delay whenever he's reloading.
As a mid-expert, I can tell you that auto reload is a good idea to turn on.
Yes.
If you wanted any advice.
It's like one of the only default settings that Valve got right, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, another mid. Looks like Gaal's going to be the first.
It's just a bit of a demo 1v1 on the point, and the scout wraps around and takes Mac down while he's preoccupied.
There we see all the red players just playing around this one crate, just basically staying around their medic, but Tantrum
they're trying to soak up as much damage as possible.
Oh, Jordy's in behind as well. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Thomas manages to take down the mid.
There we go. Nice bomb in there from Jordy.
Just when you thought that Louis van Gaals were like gonna win the mid, these again really clutch kills come in.
Yeah, and this is what we were talking about earlier, where you just have this defensive positioning behind a crate. It's just so dangerous.
Yeah, it's really easy to spam.
Yeah, and then like Tantrum, I think it was, went in just
in
behind, bombed a bunch.
You've got coming.
Yeah, it's very true. That's kind of, I don't know if you've ever seen War's guide, demo guides.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically like there's just this picture of Gary and there's like this giant cross, and
don't be here.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're fucked, or just something.
You're dead.
Yeah, it's just, that's how it works.
Literally tickling them. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, Demo Man's in very aggressively. Actually takes down the Demo Man, so he trades. And now it's just a 3-on-3 fight. Now it's just Tantrum against the world.
Oh, it does do a pretty weird little jump eventually.
Thomas is building
a sentry
and forward, and then resupply.
That's pretty hard spam unless you walk all the way into your.
I think he plans on moving it. If I had to guess, yeah, he does. So he's gonna put it somewhere.
Where is he gonna?
I'm gonna go with in the middle of everything. Oh, there. Wait, he's just gonna put it on middle. So when they jump up,
that is top level scumbaggery.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Like, this is too high level for me, to be honest. I never really... Oh, it goes down immediately. It goes down immediately. You can't even praise it. God damn it. So now he's just stuck on engineer.
Thank the TF2 gods that they didn't just hold mid for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Jordy's behind lines. He's just running around with his trusty stick. But
Orton's forced to cap this out, and you can't really put pressure on the flank right now.
Jordy's invisible. He just somehow survived for ages. There we go.
Does get taken down.
Look at that. Now we have
a chance.
They absolutely do. There's a minute and 20 seconds left, and they're about to go in here and try to force Valen.
They're gonna really get an early pick because of Gaal's bomb. He came in too early to do anything.
There comes Uber. They need to get out the medic.
Oh no, they dropped Orton, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is the only thing that matters here is medic getting out and them not losing second too hard, because then they can just sweep in the entire win.
Geordie team are just gonna push out. You know what they're like.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that they're gonna do that. There's actually a soda up top.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, I don't like the play though. I think you just need to keep everyone alive. Just spam second and buy time, and then you just sweep in with an Uber advantage.
Not only has he got a pretty long swarm, but he's got a long way to come as well.
Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Nice. They actually catch out a lot of players. Jordy gets taken down. So does Thomas. And second does survive.
So they're playing against the clock right now, basically.
Yep. There's 30 seconds. Oh, Soda goes in, gets air shot. But he actually gets Bailey. Bailey goes down. There's a scout point. There we go. It's 4-4. We're gonna go to overtime, baby. Oh, it all comes down to
I'm so happy that sentry didn't just end the game.
Oh yeah, that's so they pulled out the engineer. They had the Uber advantage, but they got forced. Yeah. Man,
I'm surprised they didn't have the heavy on the crate. You know?
Oh yeah, I've
seen that before.
Heavy on last is a good play.
So we come to our second golden cav.
Yes, and Luis Van Gaal, they've not won a map and made it look easy. That's for sure. But they have won a map, and that's all they needed. And now they just need one more.
Louis Van Gaal have never looked like they're in control, but neither of Geordie's. They've never looked like they've been in control of themselves, basically.
Yeah, no one can control them.
Should we finish out the game like normal human beings? No, build a sentry on mid.
Yeah. Let's be up by 2 points with like 4 minutes remaining, and then just do stuff.
I won't bag on them too much because they have shown us some pretty insane DM so far.
Yeah, the DM is definitely superior to Luis Van Gaal, but DM is not everything, fortunately.
That is true.
DM is the like.
I feel like you can't really just like tilt Louis Van Gaal's out of the game. That's not just gonna work.
No.
Yeah.
Let's look at some logs. We can just take them down and then look at other things after that. Let's talk about Jordy's KD, shall we? He did a lot of damage, but this time around...
When my logs work, I will be sure to do that.
Alright, but basically he has 11 kills and 22 deaths, and he top damage for his team.
Oh, dearie me.
So the freight train, just the battering ram is in full effect. And the battering ram, the head of the battering ram is the dies first.
You were right about Af though. He's really massive KD. 3.8.
Oh yeah, he's great.
To only die 8 times as a scout on Granary is so hard. Like, dying as a scout on Granary is very easy because of all the places where you can just get destroyed by a soldier.
Yeah, this is like Havoc level stats. Just really great play.
That's a Happy Call emote. Put it. This the dog thing, isn't it?
Is that like Franco C?
Something like that.
Is that a Happy emote?
There's a Kato Happy one, and it's just a dog.
Oh, what? Okay, I've never heard of this. I mean, I don't pay too much attention to Twitch chat. I will admit. The only emote I've ever felt anything passionately about is Sideshow Dribble, which is the greatest emote of all time. But that's all I really know.
Yeah, and another thing that I'm noticing is that Zam really out-damaging pretty much everyone. He had a pretty good game.
Yeah.
He was consistently getting to mid fast, and not only getting there fast, but also using the time he got there with to really pressure the enemy demo.
Yeah, and Mac is actually struggling a lot.
He was constantly, like, even though they'd lose the mid, he would give them a chance at the beginning.
Yeah, and just getting that extra positioning on Granary mid can be really, really important, because if you get in the first jump and you get the enemy team to kind of back off into those little corners, then they're just chow. They just meat for your grinder as you just completely overrun them. So just positioning on Granary mid is very, very important.
Just because we can. Raylan did 991 damage, almost hitting that 1k.
Yeah, but Mac, he needs your support. He needs more snacks, guys. I'm pretty sure he just needs some extra chow to chew on. And he can do this. He will get a good rollout to mid, and they're going to do it. I think we're getting ready. Who do you think? Who do you think is going to take this, Louis van Gaal or Big Boy Season?
It's hard to call, but if you put a gun to my head and force me, I'd say Big Boys.
All right, I think Louis van Gaal. They've been so scrappy. They made these comebacks. I think they have the momentum. I think there's just enough tilt going on in the world right now of this kind of matchup.
Geordie's screaming loud enough in everyone's ears. We'll see what happens.
Will he just drown out all the comms? But let's see how Sam does here. He's been struggling on these mids. He's there way earlier. What happened?
Yeah. The demo is just basically walking in and sticking up the pack so he doesn't get destroyed.
Yeah.
Great positioning for Louis van Gaal here. If they can make use of it and do a lot of damage, they can potentially win this mid.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of damage coming out early, and the soldier bomb isn't very effective, just getting kind of mowed down.
It is a one-mana advantage right now for Louis van Gaal.
Raylan needs to not commit to this. He's going to get chased down. Oh, his team need to call there.
Yeah, that could have ended really poorly.
It might still end badly. There's a scout chasing, right?
Yeah, luckily he has hailed a friendly
He has
cab.
a little bodyguard, so...
Yeah, he's got a cab in the form of Thomas, so he's good. He's going to get to last with an
You remember when medics couldn't do that?
Yeah, that was actually...
Good times.
Yeah, that was actually kind of good times. Not gonna lie, but holy hell, can medics... Like, Ubers are a lot more fun now for medics, in my opinion. Because you can just go in.
But this is really good for your chosen team here. They have a commanding position.
Yep, they don't have an Uber advantage.
You can hold the second for a pretty long time if you want to.
Yeah, it's just a matter of can they actually convert it. It looks like Timtum was not expecting Gaal to be hiding up there, so he's going to go down. This will give him an opportunity to go his favorite class, which is heavy on these last pushes, as far as I can tell.
A heavy push on Granary I've never seen, but I assume it works because of the amount of space there is.
Like, if you just take him up top and then, like, you do a normal Uber in, right? And then you just have, like, a heavy walk-in up on the high ground, and you just mows everything.
Then there'll be, like, 20 air shots in the logs, isn't it?
Oh yeah. He's just going to feed 20 air shot into the enemy. Also, you can just walk in on the left side if you have a heavy.
The soldier is hiding right above here. If Orton tries to make a play, he might get... Oh, they don't quite swing him.
Yeah, Tim Thomas actually bumps into a soldier, but he has not gone heavy. He's gone the exact opposite. He's gone for a sneaky Frenchman. Just he's going to hang out.
Orton gets taken out by Thomas. He's going for the really aggressive sniper plays here. He's just walking into lobby.
Yeah, and this is actually going to force everyone to walk forward, and that could actually mean that Tim Thomas can get in a better position. So
that's a great distraction.
Yeah. He's in a very weird spot. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish here. Like, normally you try to be further back and maybe on the pipe, right? Because then you can drop down on anything.
Yeah.
And be behind
Ideally.
the enemy team.
But he knows his team are on this side, so I guess he's gonna try and get in there before the Uber trade comes. I'm assuming that's what he wants to do.
Yeah. Is he gonna just call the medic and then they send in a suicider?
Maybe he wants to back him, I don't know. No, he's seen the pyro and he's getting jittery. He wants to leave.
Okay, I don't get this, man. Like, why would you not just at least go in there? If you had just gone in really fast and then gone for a pick and then died,
man. They don't want to mess this up and have to like get pushed all the way back, you know?
Yeah, I guess it's just playing so scared. I would have just gone in deep and then gone. Okay, I'm not even a big fan of the.
Okay, so Geordie's in really deep, right on top of the combo, but there's a trap there.
Yeah, there was like 3 players standing between him and the medic. They just absorbed everything.
That was very ambitious.
Yeah. Oh, and TimTom has now gone heavy.
The massive detonator damage.
Oh yeah.
This is how you destroy a team.
This is how you get like, I don't know, 500 DPM on Pyro. Just spamming that detonator. But we have TimTom on heavy.
And Tomasz is gonna switch over to the sniper. He's read him like a book.
Yeah. I will say one of the best suicides on Granary Last is actually to just push back people out of the room, right? Up top with the just soldier spam.
Yep.
And then you just walk a heavy out through the window.
Oh, Tomasz hits a really close up.
Oh my god. Thomas, calm down. I'm gonna need you to just take a deep breather, dude.
And if that shot hadn't closed, I was sure he was gonna get muffins as well.
Yeah. But anyway, as I was saying, you clear out the room and then you just jump a heavy out through the window and then the medic's just standing right down there. That's the best suicide in all of Granary. But anyway, we have a full Uber push out here. The heavy is just not going to be able to get in here, but actually Uber has been forced.
Yeah, the Uber's pretty useful though. It gets 2 players. I'd say with the demo down, I'd be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. The heavy is still waddling around behind lines. And
the heavy back cap, question mark?
Maybe just jump through the drop down and just mow everything down.
If he'd have had the wherewithal to do that earlier, maybe. But he's kind of left it a bit too late.
Dude, Muffins was just in the spam corner that we have been talking so much about. It is the heavy back cap.
Oh my god.
But it's just going to bait his entire team in here. But is it actually working?
It's working?
Yes.
Oh my god, he's going to cap it.
Oh my god, the fatty back cap. And now he's going to just waddle onto the last,
Gaal as well. Unfortunately, he got cleared up, but he did manage to trade for the kill, so...
Still, that's
unreal plays from TimforTress.
That's making the most of your little tiny legs, that's for sure.
Yeah, don't say we don't give you entertainment here on TFTV2. Heavy back caps, and it isn't even Highlander.
Yeah. We're left with a massive Uber advantage for railing, though. And unfortunately, it's this very uncomfortable thing we have to push in.
So... They're going to be looking... Well, they've not got any scouts with their medic, though. I don't really know if I like how they walk in through the choke like that, but...
Yeah, another
get
back
away
cap.
with it.
And this time it's a scout.
They're back cap fiends.
Oh, Mist needs to get onto this middle.
They're denying the mid as well. He does. This might be game over if he loses.
Oh my god,
this
is so close. Middle is almost capped, but not getting capped. Second is not getting capped. Muffins is so weak. Oh my god, just barely.
It's okay, because Thomas is clutch on the 1v1 and does pull it out.
Big Thomas. This time and time again, the savior of his team. But Ubers are now gone. But it's a man advantage right now for blue. But when you're inside that tiny area, man advantage is not as important because you just get spammed out, right? So they can't really push in yet.
But there's a big Uber advantage in the favor of Louis van Gaal as well. So this could be a long stalemate.
TimTress gets caught out though, so that's going to make it a lot more difficult to push in because now when you push out, they can push in through the right side and maybe go behind. So that makes it a lot more uncomfortable. They're actually going to go out through the right side.
They do clear up Thomas on the right.
Yeah, great shots by Warden. And they're even going to get a soldier here.
They've done this a couple of times. They like rotate their heels out right through
misses
lunchbox before the enemy team can react.
Oh, he doesn't quite get that. But now Ubers are out, and it's actually a pretty massive advantage right now for Red.
Well, Zam getting chased in lunchbox in a 1v1.
Which team is attacking? They're just wrapping around their
they're all just running all over the place. But right now, Orton is on a 1v1 with Raylan. This is a dangerous place to be. You don't want to be up against this man.
Oh, saved. Absolutely saved. And
I wasn't talking about the scout.
No. Absolutely not. Let's see. Oh, this is so tense. Muffins is on this massive Uber advantage.
It really does feel like it. Nobody's gonna win this right now.
Neither team will ever win. Raylan was holding a bit too close before, but now he has made his way back.
Kind of forced them out a bit here, and it's gonna be a yard hold.
Yeah.
They could choose to get aggressive here. They do have an Ubrad. I'm not sure if they're aware of that it's as big as it was.
Yeah, this is definitely where things get muddled and you don't know how much of an advantage you have.
I think maybe they didn't know, and Geordie gonna die there, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
I think he committed, hoping his team would, and they just didn't.
Yeah, that seems to be something that happens quite a lot. It's just, I hope they're doing it.
Timtom's gonna come in for the counter stack. Is getting heavily petted by these scouts.
He got an arrow though,
yeah,
now he gets Ubered.
Yeah, quite a good save by the medic there. The Uber on the side of the Geordie team is a lot more favourable.
And look at this, Thomas now with the back cap, just jumps into sort of 1v1s him, easy peasy. And he's on the scout as well.
Missed down as well.
That should not have happened.
Thomas is showing up really clutch in this golden cap, can I say?
Indeed, and it looks like it's just going to be a last was in here. There's 3 seconds until
there's no reason they can't win this now. They play everything right. Get the
one nice fight
on the point now.
Demo goes down, but here comes the Pyro.
Pyro's coming out. Pyro can save everything right now. Scout can't hit the shots. He's getting flash banged.
Oh, the Scout's in the Pyro's face. No, they cannot do it. But here comes Thomas. Thomas has been clutched before. No, he gets taken down. They just can't quite make it. They were so keen to just go in there.
They're going to chase Mac down in lunchbox here, I think. Oh no, they don't know he's there.
Oh, he's not going to go in. All right.
Nah, this is probably the smart play. Get out through, drop down, meet up with your medic.
I'm going to be honest, I'm really disappointed with this play, but yeah, you're right, this was the smart play.
I'm also disappointed.
Yeah. So now either medic are just so far away from having an Uber, and I don't see a crit streak or anything.
But I do see pushes coming.
Yeah, this is also
the
big stalemate position, so we have really made our way back and forth to all the lasts, all the second weird holds, and now we're in the standard
Granary is a
position.
Great golden cap map.
Yeah, very clearly. It's actually Granary is pretty notorious for having.
Yeah, because there's like a couple of Insomnias where it's been like a deciding game, isn't it?
Yeah. And of course, there's always this looming danger that you just wipe on middle as well.
Yeah.
It's just like a 50-second golden cap. We've had a couple of those as well, so it can be anything. You never know what to expect either. But it looks like Geordie might be getting a buff and getting ready to jump in. As he has been spotted, but
he's going to get taken down in the choke there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Geordie having a bit of a torrid time so far.
Yeah. Okay, his team was just telegraphing a bit too hard where he was going to come from. Timtom's going to jump in as well.
Doing something a bit more sneaky. He's going to get the pack and then come in for the jump behind. Oh, the scouts are aware. Good play from F.
And Ubers have been exchanged now, and Muffins is in a lot worse position because his team is down 2
players. If they are aggressive enough here, they can
and they
get
can't hold
themselves
you
into
out.
a better position.
When you're down people, you want to hold inside because now you can just diminish the man advantage. But
I don't
no,
even
Muffins
think they're going to be
down.
able to hold up the inside. Yeah, they lose Muffins.
Yeah, Soda's about to come around the corner though. Can he kill everyone?
Play through lunchbox right now, which he's not going to, unfortunately.
Is this it? Railing's only at 50%, so Ubers are pretty far away.
Zam really needs to not die there.
Here comes Timtom though. Timtom in. No, can't do it.
Geordie shakes his mouse as hard as he can.
Pounds the ground, takes him down. He's going to see if he can take down Mist as well.
Geordie's just going to go straight in. He's had enough. He's end this.
They're on the point. There we go. Congratulations to Big Boy season. Mid champions.
Yeah, indeed. That was up and down.
I need a smoke after this one.
Same.
That was a really good match, and that was an
closer
11
than
minutes.
I was expecting.
Yeah. Let's look at some. We can actually look at. I'm just going to look at the logs here from the Golden Cap because it's actually almost 12 minutes long, and I can tell you, scouts, we're having a party. We have Thomas with 13 kills and 6 deaths, and then we have Af with 10 kills and 3 deaths. So again, just really strong performance there. And then Mist with 7 kills and 6 deaths, and then Orton with 7 kills. So they were all top all the scouts top damaged, I think. No, not quite, but the scouts were all top kills. So just really a scout party here. And as it turns out, Thomas and Af just reign supreme. Af really
Thomas has no
up.
right doing 300 DPM on a granary golden cab.
Yeah, there's this. And he was the Roman scout as well.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't being tanked. It's crazy. Yeah, but Af is just the new half goal, clearly. Just getting a lot of heals, never dying, gets a lot of kills.
Yeah, we can get some players in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gaal hit 8
why
shots
are
in
there
the golden cab, right? That was pretty nuts.
Yeah. Oh my god, I almost like pulled in Eames and Gem and everyone like in the top 10. That would have been bad.
Please don't do that. We just got like another cast going on in here.
Yeah. We were joined by Tim Tom and Tim Tom's mic. Not sure what's up with that.
Hello, Tim Tom's
Hello.
mic.
Yeah. Congratulations. Wait.
No, wrong
No.
one.
Yeah.
Commiserations.
Commiserations, yeah. That was a great series of games. So
Yeah, that was really entertaining.
yeah.
Nice, but it's a close game.
Was it as fun to play as it was to watch?
It's not really fun to play against F and Thomas, but the games in general were really good. So it's annoying to play with shoulder and get those scouts.
Yeah,
really
we noticed you guys were having some struggles with their scout combo, and you predicted coming in. Was it a bit of a surprise?
Well, we knew the scouts were like the better players, so we kind of knew it, but yeah, we didn't really deal with it that well during the game. I think we did better on the second map, and I guess also on Gurnary, but on Snakewater they just like rolled us. So yeah.
Yeah. So what was going wrong for you on Snakewater? Do you feel like, and what did you fix for the other maps?
Oh, that's really difficult to tell. Like, I felt like Snakewater was one of our best maps, but then they just like did something. I think they just like with the heals they killed our flank with the scouts, and then they just like crushed our combo because they had player ad, and that's like I think the main story of Snakewater. They just like picked us off 1-by-1 on the flank and then just killed our combo.
Yeah, we did see that a couple of times, but one of the like big things we saw in Snakewater was like a lot of struggles on mid. You guys were sort of, we could see that the soldiers were trying to make plays, but a lot of times it was just not really being effective. Were you guys like actively trying to change what you were doing to sort of change it up and beat them, or were just sort of at a loss of what to do?
Yeah, well, the main problem for us on the mid was like the soldiers just like getting behind, and then the rest of the team are just walking forward, so we were just like sandwiched, and we tried to deal with it, but yeah, I don't know, like I think some mids just like ended up not hitting the shots and like you should have hit, and then they just like beat us. I think we were also not that like up on the first map, like not like hitting stuff. I was not really hitting, so and went better on process and the third map.
It looks like we have Mac joining us as well.
Hi guys.
Hello. Anyone else coming?
Geordie should be on his way, and I think Thomas is as well.
Excellent. Well, congrats. Well done.
Thank you.
Those were intense.
I did
You guys
nothing.
bit nervous during those 2 golden caps.
For sure. Like, Geordie was entering hardcore gaming mode.
Yeah, we heard some rumors of that.
And made some really shocking conclusions that you're not going to believe.
What's that?
Oh, you're going to just have to watch it to find out. Like, it's crazy. Might be a killer. But anyway, that was a really close series. Like, did you think you just had it in the bag when you were up 4-2 on Granary? Or did you just always feel nervous?
Honestly, no. Like, there was 8 minutes or so left when it was 4-2. We knew they could bring it back because they did it to us on process.
And the sentry on mid then, was that a strategy that you planned, or was that just like...
That wasn't planned, that was just a
meme?
Thomas in the spur of the moment.
What was
It wasn't even a
planned,
meme. He's the one on about your century.
Yeah, I kind of messed up with that.
Yeah, we were like, I was like halfway through praising how smart that was, and then it just instantly died before I even finished the sentence. So
Yeah, I misjudged how quickly they were going to push.
yeah,
It was good in concept.
yeah. Just I guess what we can learn from this is just go heavy. just go heavy and sit on some.
Oh, we
crates.
did see a great go heavy play from Tum though. How on earth are you backcapping as heavy?
Oh, that.
I thought they saw me, so I thought like they knew I was
Well-
heavy, and like, I was
We
somewhere
we
like
had
on
no
second.
call
but-
on you.
No. We knew.
okay.
No. We knew you existed.
Somebody
But
called.
we just fucking completely forgot about you as we
Yeah.
pushed out.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Fucking Brutus.
So does this mean now that you've won mid, you're finally gonna actually go high for real, Jordy?
No, I'm gonna play mid again and get second.
Disgusting.
Collecting all the medals.
Yeah. Jesus. I was so nervous. I really underperformed. I was really tired.
We thought you had a good game on process, to be honest.
Yeah.
I only really performed in the golden cap, like at the end, where I got a few kills. But I don't know. I was like
Oh.
so nervous.
We noticed that you had like you were basically the battering ram, and then
Yeah.
like you just made space for your team and just
Yeah.
basically sacrificed
Is
your
this
own life.
something that you guys do like on purpose? You purposely jump way further forward.
Yeah, like that's like my playstyle's pocket. I just jump in deep, have my team walk forward. This time it was a bit less well executed.
Yeah, we
'cause-
noticed some people are just hesitant to come in with you, basically.
Does
Yeah.
your team ever go like, oh, by the way, we're not going in? And then you're just like, oh.
I mean, usually I don't even get a call on it. But yeah, no, it was just a bit like badly executed, I guess. I was just too fast, or they were a bit too slow. But either way, we won, so happy times.
What I really am itching to know is what is next for Tomasz.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah, what a sensation on Scout you.
I thank you, but I'm not playing Scout anymore. This is my last season of Scout for a while.
R.I.P. my dreams.
That's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
just him being an edgy scout main. He'll probably decide to go back to it in 2
In
weeks.
like
Honestly.
2
He'll
weeks.
flame Soldier for
Honestly.
like 1 week, be terrible at it, and just go back. Right? That's how it works.
Totally.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dad.
definitely. I was playing Soldier at the start of this season, but
Yeah.
I got cucked by my internet. And the second I switched to Scout, my internet starts behaving again. So I was playing Scout for fucking too long.
But we were all pretty impressed by that spy play on Granary. Just like running all over the place, ended up getting a 3k, including dropping the medic.
Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't expect to get it. I thought the magic was going to turn around last second, but apparently not.
Why did you guys end up drafting Granary in the first place? It seems kind of weird.
Well,
Jordy kind
Uh,
of beefed the pick process. I alluded to that on the match page.
Yeah, so I thought the map ban pick system was like the same as every other playoffs match. However, you get more bans in the finals. So I just said like decider product, but there were like more bans left, so they know that we wanted to play product, so they banned product.
Oh dear.
Well, I think we would have banned product anyway, but yeah, like maybe like Sunstone Decider or something.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Pretty amicable from the two teams. No animosity. I don't like it. You meant to hate each other. Come on.
It was I was gonna ask actually. It like in your opinion, like is Gully your best map? Tintom. Because that's why we banned it.
No, not really. I thought that Snake Water was the best map.
Oh, okay.
Because like in the semi-finals, the other team picked Gully and we picked Snake.
Oh, okay. We
I
assumed you
think-
picked Gully.
No. I mean, like I think our second best map is Gully, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the thing I wanted to see you do. I wanted to see what maps you picked, but
It's
you,
different every
you,
time.
you don't show like the map ban like pick system or like chat looks rather. You just say like what maps you're playing. So
Conspiracy theories.
so we didn't know.
So are we going to see either of these teams in any similar form next season? Because I know Van Hal's been in mid for a long, long time now.
It really depends. I know for a fact that Muffins is quitting, and Orton is, I think, joining Animate again. So it really depends on what people we can get. Maybe we're trying to get a real Dutch team again. So
hopefully keeping Mist.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming Mist stays with us. Maybe we're like off-classing or just trying to get like other Dutch people and try to go Div2, but we still have to discuss it. So we don't know yet. But I'm pretty sure we're playing next season, but yeah, we don't know what.
And what about big boys?
Dead.
I'm assuming not, because you're just a mixed team, right?
Yep.
We are.
I mean, you might see some form of like this team. Like, there's a small
A
chance
beta form.
either Raiden and me might be playing, or me and Mac. But
Gar as well
yeah,
could be involved with like one of the other people here, either me or Geordie.
Good stuff. Did you have anything else to ask, Peter?
Nope, I can't really think of anything. So I say we just throw it to some shoutouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to start from the top, Geordie?
shout out to production, my team, Anguish, Finn, Kraken, Seeds.
Mac?
Shout out to the boys in my mumble, representing. Yeah, that's it for me.
Tim Tom?
Shout out to my team, the big boys. It was a really fun game. Shout out to every other Dutch player. Like we've done many mixes, and it's so nice that they play with us. And that's it.
And Tomas.
Shout out everyone in the Mac mumble except for Dowie and Anguish and his girlfriend for the suck. But that's about it. Yeah.
Anything from you, Peter?
Yeah, if you went to the Copenhagen LAN, I've made a demo call, so submit your sick frags there.
That's an opportunity. Get in on that.
Yeah, also the demo call for the ETF2L Season 29 is technically still open since we're still in playoffs. So definitely, if you got anything cool in the playoffs, I might use it in a video. You know, if you don't submit it, I won't use it, that's for sure. And then finally, go check out Meet Your Map. It's a map tournament.
Oh, I was going to ask. Has that finished? I thought it had finished.
I picked the 3 winning maps, so now the next step is to make a 2-day cup where we're gonna use all those maps, and then it's gonna be some more money.
Everybody check that out. There's some really nice maps.
Yeah, so at least check out the 3 maps that I picked. There's also some other maps. Like, it was pretty close, at the very least. So yeah, check that out and get to know the maps, and then maybe you can win some money.
Yeah,
you never know. And then of course there's Fantasy TF2, which I need to update, and that's all I can think of right now. But thanks for watching.
I shall quickly shout out Sora for winning low, big boys, and also T, my girlfriend. And then I think we're pretty much done.
Does Hamaham have any shout outs? Question mark?
No.
Do not pick up hamaham.
Yeah,
he's toxic.
Shout out hamaham for setting this cast up and making me do it for some reason.
Nice.
No, we're not.
Shout out
No,
Hamaham's
we're not.
rec post. Don't get him. He swaps teams every season and he sucks.
Shout out Hamham's rec post.
His decision-making skills are extremely poor. For example, Prawn over Catbooker. Who makes this decision?
Yeah, I know, right? Catbooker has beaten me in MG. I will admit that.
Let's end on that. That's very depressing. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good night.